Addicted to watching my live. Sorry, my bird is on some fuckery. AC is loud as shit. Shut the fuck up! Mwah! So Zephyr. Yeah, okay. Alright. This is what we're doing today. That's what we're doing today. This is what Zephyr does when I don't give him his kisses every morning. He just gets pissed and talks over me. I mean, y'all better strap in. Y'all better strap in. Cause it's not gonna stop. You better strap in. Yeah, and I didn't. I was tired. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was tired, man. Okay, but like it's not even that deep. Anyway. Hi, how old are you?
Parker and Dean, YouTube reviews. You got dropped by Parker and Dean.
Hold on. Oh shit! Sorry, I forgot to plug in my headphones.
Parker and Dean, YouTube reviews. Parker and Dean, YouTube reviews.
Is it every day?
Yes, it is.
You made a new account just to... How do I get dropped by someone who wasn't keeping me up? I do more than them. Holy fuck! Oh my god! Again, is me getting taken advantage of supposed to make me look bad? Hey, Glohan. Is that supposed to hurt me? I don't get it. It's because people are obsessed with me and like it's weird. Zephyr, shut the fuck up. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 19.
What year were you born?
2005.
Okay, so are you gonna be voting for Donald Trump?
No, I just wanted to say you bad. I just want to say that because I'd be noticing everybody come up here trying to bash you and stuff. That's all I wanted to say. That's it. I think you bad. That's it.
Oh, thank you. Let's go on to the next person. I appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Zephyr, look, Zephyr's on some fuckery chat. Hi, how old are you?
18.
Ew, what the fuck? Take the mic out of your mouth.
I apologize.
Gross. You're getting blocked for that, actually. You're getting blocked for that. Let's go on to the next person. You got me fucked up. Absolutely not. Unacceptable. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 18.
What year were you born?
2006.
He didn't say anything, Chad. Is what he didn't say. That's the problem. Okay, so are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because he's hot.
Just so let me get this clear, right? Let me get this really clear.
Yes.
Our rights as women are at stake. You're 18.
Okay.
You're
Wait,
no, stop talking. You're 18 years old, and you're making jokes about fascism.
Wait, is Project 2025 real?
Oh, your parents must be proud of you. Let's go on to the next person.
Bye, bitch.
Like, what's funny? Like, what's the joke? At 18? Think of it a hand heart. At 18?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18 as well. I just honestly, I came on here. I love seeing, what you do, and I just wanna...
Okay, I appreciate you, but I am just looking for people who are MAGA, though. I'm not looking for Glazers. I do appreciate you, though. I love you guys. I do, and I do really appreciate the support. Oh, she was younger? I thought she was born in 2005. I do appreciate you all, but we do need to get to debates. It's not rude to set boundaries, Lily. You're weak. Hi, how old are you?
28.
What year were you born? Thank you for the cheer you born, Manny.
I'm sorry, what?
What year were you born?
I was in 2018.
All right, let's go on to the next person. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in, y'all. We will get some more debates in. Glohan, if you're here, can you take over the guest requests after this person, please? Thank you. Bro's Marty McFly. We're a time traveler. You know? Bro's a time traveler. Oh. What? Hold on. Hi, how old are you?
32.
Cool. So are you voting MAGA this year?
I'm not. I'm voting for Kennedy.
Oh. So you're just a waste of a vote.
Is that the only argument, or do you have anything against Kennedy, or?
I don't need to have anything against Kennedy. He's not gonna win. Like at all. There's no you're just wasting your vote so you have bragging rights 30 years from now.
Bragging rights for what?
What chance does he have? Right, because you're voting for a candidate that you know is going to lose.
No, I just think it's silly for us to keep complaining that we only have two options and never doing anything about it.
We do. Well, yeah, we can definitely make changes in the future, but not when the other option is fascism, right? So you're wasting your vote for your own hubris.
My own what?
Your own hubris.
I guess I just don't understand why that would benefit me at all. If you're saying he's going to lose, why would I need bragging rights? I don't get it.
Right, to say that you chose not to engage in this
that's
this apparent
definitely
two-party
not what
system.
I'm doing.
So then why are you voting for someone that you know is going to lose 100%?
Oh, I don't know that he's going to lose 100%.
We do.
Who's we?
Right. Anyone who looks at the polling data, he's not going to win. Not even a chance. No one's even talking about him. You think he's just going to pull a win out of his ass? You think all of a sudden that party's going to pull shit out of their ass? When has that ever happened, Caitlin?
When Trump won the first time.
Trump is the Republican Party.
Okay, well, you're an interesting debater. I was just curious to see if you had any good points or anything like that.
There's no good points. You're voting for a party that's not going to win. You're not. I don't even know why you're talking. You're not engaging in anything. Let's go on to the next person. I don't care. I don't care a fuck what his policies are. You know he's not going to win, and you're wasting your vote on purpose. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 20. Sorry, I'm 30. Sorry, I'm 30. I just turned 30 this year.
Okay, are you voting in America?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Kamala Harris, obviously.
Okay, I'm just looking for MAGA supporters.
Yeah, Kamala Harris, all through.
Okay, awesome. Love you guys so much. I am her, indeed. Love you guys so much. But the question at the top says, why are you voting for Trump? I don't know why. You know what? I'm not going to say that. Hi, how old are you?
18.
What year were you born?
2006, so I am voting in this next election.
Okay, so are you voting for Trump?
Yes.
Why is that?
I'm voting for Trump because Kamala does not have any she doesn't have any qualifications. Everything that she's done in the Biden administration, she's just going to do in the presidency. She's going to say all these policies that she's going to put in place, and then it's never going to happen. Just like in the Biden administration, she's been doing it. So I don't understand why people do vote for her.
Do you think Kamala just fell out of a coconut tree into vice presidency?
Yeah, well, she was chosen based on.
No, because you're talking about her experience, as a politician. So I'm asking you what that is, and then you only refer to her time as a VP.
Yeah, no, I'm saying in vice presidency, she didn't do anything. The Biden administration was so bad for America.
Right. So VPs don't really do anything.
Right, but they're going to back whatever Biden did. Like, is she?
Well, yes, and the
gonna-
things that Biden did were good. So what was she supposed to do? VP has little power. They're just like extra consultants for the president. So what do y'all expect for her to do?
Like, I don't know. I just.
What do you mean you don't know? You just said you don't fuck with her for this. What is she supposed to do? What do you want her to do? Tell me.
Yeah, like I want her to like talk about her policies and not have like, especially
She does
like
talk about
jokes
her policies.
coming to rallies and like having performers that
Rallies do that
like,
all the time.
but not.
Do you know what
specifically to one audience? Like I don't think it's.
Oh, what do you think the audience was?
Like she caters to black voters. Like that's exactly what she does. Like
She caters. So wait a minute. So you're gonna tell me that she went to the black capital of the world, and then you're mad that she catered to the people?
Right, but what were her
within the-
policies? Like what were like? Tell me some of her policies that she's gonna put in place. That Trump is not
Right.
gonna. Like,
Right. For one, she's vehemently against guns. I think guns are fine.
That's
I
a
think
Second Amendment right.
She didn't say that she was going to like remove all guns. I don't know why you're talking over me. First of all.
Okay, I'll let you talk.
Right, you were going to do that regardless. The thing is, though, is one, she's against assault weapons, she's against guns, and we understand that like Atlanta, Georgia, has a huge issue with gun violence down there. So obviously, she's going to go down there and campaign for that. Also, since Atlanta, Georgia, is the black capital of the world, of course, she's going to fucking appeal to black people. That's who's down there. All right, that's all who's down there. It's Atlanta, Georgia, in case you didn't know that, right? As well as the performers that she had there. Actually, no, she had one performer, and that was Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, I don't know why everyone forgot all of a sudden, is a recent victim of gun violence. She literally has PTSD. The man who shot her is in fucking jail right now. Quavo, who also gave a speech, lost a family member to gun violence about 3 years ago, right? So these are two prominent pop culture figures that are highly popular in Atlanta, and to see them talk and perform is a very powerful thing. Would you agree?
Like, what does that have? Like, it was so unprofessional in a political.
Oh, whoa! Black music is unprofessional.
No, like performing in general.
What's
is just
unprofessional about? What do you think?
Have you ever seen a Trump rally? Have you ever seen anybody in a Trump rally?
Davis, what do you think a rally is for?
It's to rally people around your policies and around the candidate, not
exactly.
To have artists perform. Have you ever seen
not only did she talk about like herself as a candidate and her policies, she also you rile up the group. And also, didn't Kid Rock perform for Trump?
I don't know if he did or not. He
did, but you don't care about that. What you actually care about is the fact that a bunch of black people were rapping and twerking on stage, and you find that to be distasteful. And hey,
but how is that
news?
You walk into
what do you mean? It's not a professional setting. It's a rally. It's not supposed to be a professional. Well, it's not. You don't know what a rally is. Davis, you don't know what a rally. Zephyr, you don't know what a rally is. You don't know what a rally is for. It is not supposed to be. Zephyr, hey, shut your ass up, boy. It is not supposed to be some official setting. It is. Hold on. My bird wants his seed. Hold on. Zephyr!
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Here we go. Perfect. Okay. Sorry. He's big like me. He doesn't shut up till he eats. Anyway, so, like I was saying before, rallies are not supposed to be some like big official setting. What it actually is supposed to do is humanize the candidates as much as possible and bring them closer to the people. Also, did you know like the major, like one of the major cities who helped Biden win his presidency?
Yeah, it's like it's cities.
It was Atlanta.
Cities like Atlanta.
It was Atlanta.
Yeah, it's cities like
Atlanta. It was Atlanta.
Like
It was Atlanta, particularly the metropolitan area, which is what?
Yeah.
predominantly black, like overwhelmingly black. That is why it's called the black capital of the world, right? Because black performers go down there, they live down there, right? They work down there. It's like the black version of California. You know what I mean? So tell me, so go ahead and tell me this again. Riddle me this again, Davis. Why is she not supposed to cater to the people who helped her win the election?
Okay, but do you think that people should be voting based on skin color, or they should be voting based on politics?
Who the fuck has been talking about skin? I just want to let you know this, Davis. I want to let you know this. Stop talking, Davis. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. You're being racist. You're being racist. I'm going to tell you how. Not a single person on the left gives a fuck about her race. No one is voting for her because she's black or Asian or a woman. We're voting for her because she has good policy. She's worked with Biden with policies that worked, right? Acts and bills that worked, the CHIPS Act, the PACT Act, the infrastructure bill, right? And Trump is a rapist, sexual abuser, racist, predator, fascist.
That's all media propaganda.
This is not media. Okay, let's go. Actually, you know what? I'm very happy you said that, because I have a bookmark of, they're all labeled. We have Kamala Harris policies, Trump is a trash person, foreign policy, border, oil drilling, national debt. I have a bunch of categories here, right? So let's go ahead and go over to the Trump is trash. Let's go ahead. Let's scroll down here. Ooh, hold on. Actually, how about this? Let's go down Trump's long history of racism from Vox, right? Quotes, direct quotes. Let me see.
But Vox is a majority left. It's majority left. You have to go to a page.
It doesn't. Hey, Davis, it doesn't matter. These are direct quotes from the man's mouth. All right? These are direct quotes from the man's mouth. You can fact check me.
Okay.
Do it. I implore you to. Right? So let's go ahead. Let's see. Stop talking. Let me find my favorite. Stop talking. I am. Thank you. So let's go ahead and find this. Let me see. Oh, how about this? Let me see. 1973, the U.S. Department of Justice under the Nixon administration, out of all administrations, sued the Trump Management Corporation for violating the Fair Housing Act. Federal officials found evidence that Trump had refused to rent to black tenants, and then lied about the black applicants, about whether or not apartments were available, among other accusations. Oh my goodness. 1980s. 1980s. Kip Brown, a former employee at Trump's castle, accused another one of Trump's businesses of discrimination. When Donald Trump and Ivana came into the casino, the bosses would order all the black people off the floor.
Like where are you?
Let's go on to 1989. Oh my goodness.
Bro,
referring to his statements about the Central Park Five, calling for the death penalty for literal children, even though there was no evidence they committed the crime. 1991, right? A book by John O'Donnell, former president of Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, quoted Trump's criticism of a black accountant. Quoted saying, "Black guys counting my money? I hate it. The only kind of people I want counting my money are the short guys that wear, I don't know what kind of religious garb that is or how to fucking pronounce it, every day. I think that guy is lazy, and it's probably not his fault, because laziness is a trait in blacks. It really is. I believe that. It's not something anything they can control." What? Let's keep going. Let's fucking keep going. 1992, Trump Plaza Hotel had to pay a $200,000 fine because it transferred black women and dealers off tables to accommodate racist big-time gamblers.
Let's
actually keep going. 1993, Trump himself. 1993, in a congressional testimony, Trump said that some Native American reservations operating casinos shouldn't be allowed because they don't look Indian to me. We can keep going. This is only 1993.
For things that are not like you're fabricating this. Like
we're not. These are direct quotes from your candidate.
You don't think that the media for 8 years has been bashing Trump
whoa,
on everything. That's all it is.
Okay, name one thing the media has been bashing Trump on that he hasn't actually done. Name one thing.
Everything you're saying about all these, like, where are these sources? Where's the video?
The man himself.
No, there's no the man himself.
Yes, there is. A lot of these are what I've read are from court cases in which his company lost and they had to pay settlements.
Where are the receipts? Show the receipts
court
on the screen,
cases.
Right? Like. Okay, there's no court case. Trump has never been convicted.
Trump Plaza had to pay a $200,000 fine, right? And now what? And then now what?
Business for
racist business.
Okay. Okay. You have put it off on. You cannot give me Kamala's policies. You still can't give me.
You didn't ask me what her policies were. I can give you her policies.
What her policies were, and you said
no. You said we don't know her policies, right? You said you don't know her policies, and I was comparing them both.
So tell me her policies.
Right. So let's go ahead and grab this real quick. Since what sources would you prefer?
Middle ground, not Fox News, not CNN.
And what would those be?
Look up middle ground sources. Put that in. Look up middle ground sources.
Let's see. Ooh, you fuck with Politica?
Yeah, actually, Politica's good.
Very good. Very good. Let's see here. Actually, wait, no. I think I have one better. Hold on. Let me see. There we go. Right. So first of all, before I even continue with this, right, is one, a lot of her policies, well, not a lot of them, pretty much all of them, are ones that have already been passed by the Biden administration, right? So the Biden administration, the infrastructure bill, the PACT Act, I'm sorry, I forgot the other one, the bill that lowered medical prices for people buying medication. So these are the bills that she also supports, and these are the bills that she's going to continue within her presidency. So all of those are the ones that she supports as well. She also supports a woman's right to choose. So she has a strong stance on abortion, that it should be enforced on a federal level, not just on a state level. Let's see what else there is here. Let me see.
So she's supporting everything with the Biden. She support.
Right, so she supports reducing greenhouse emissions, moving forward towards clean energy, immigration. She wants to actually stabilize the countries in which these immigrants are coming from in order to disincentivize them from coming here. So that's another policy that she supports. She has a ceasefire on the Israel-Hamas deal.
Okay, you say a ceasefire on the Israel-Hamas deal, but what was she backing? She was backing the Biden administration, which actually was on Israel's side.
Okay.
I understand the vice president can't, she is tied to that administration. How are we going to sit back?
That doesn't mean that she'll suck the fart out of his ass
or whatever. If you how are you gonna keep on supporting a quote unquote genocide? Like how are we I don't understand where that's coming from.
I'm sorry, really quickly. Okay, Davis, do you know why the U.S. supports Israel?
Yeah, because we are allied with Israel. That's why they support Israel.
Right. But why is it so detrimental that we don't lose the allyship towards Israel?
Because they're the only country in the Middle East so we can be down there and keep terrorism happening.
Right. They're the only democracy.
Right.
Right. They are a second USA.
Do you support Israel? Do you support Israel?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Right. So when you're talking about Kamala Harris and the Biden administration backing Israel, they kind of have to, right? That doesn't mean that she also can have concerns about the human suffering of which she told Netanyahu about. She made Netanyahu uncomfortable with what she said to him.
Okay. Like I still don't understand. Like I don't understand. I don't get her policies.
What do you not understand? I just told you her policies. All of her policies are the Biden administration policies. Right, Biden has gotten so much done over the years. There's not much she needs to do. Right, all she needs to do is expand on and continue these policies. Like
I understand, but these
literally
policies are just going to make it more expensive for Americans to live. I want to buy.
How is that? How is that the case?
To be able to live.
How is that the case?
Tax money is raising. The tax money is going to raise whether or not, because all these policies raise taxes.
Right. So where's the source for that?
Free healthcare. Look it up. I don't have to. Source.
I'm fine. I'm fine with paying a little bit higher taxes for free healthcare for everyone. I don't care for that. I'm fine for that.
Okay. I'm
fine with raising it
off of capital. Like that's just not.
I also think our economy shouldn't be built off of people going into like bankruptcy because they got cancer, you know? So I don't care for paying a little bit extra funny duddy money for everyone to not die when they get sick. So can you go ahead and tell me like what sources say that these are going to like increase inflation? Because Biden has literally put out bills that have decreased inflation. So what are we talking about?
Like, dude, okay.
Like, matter of fact, where's my notebook? Right, so like, what are you talking about? What bills are going to increase inflation? Tell me. We're waiting.
Okay, you're actually like I'm. This is an agree to disagree. Like this is not.
No, we don't agree on anything though. So there's nothing to agree to disagree on.
So you can keep on being like.
I'm asking. I'm not even being me. I'm just said we're waiting. I'm just saying what bills have heightened inflation. Please, you're saying that these bills have been around for 4 years, right? For years they've been around, right? So like, can you know? I'm waiting, you know? Let me get out my highlighter real quick. So what we got? We got some Biden bills here. We have the American Rescue Plan Act, 1.9 trillion stimulus package aimed to provide relief from the COVID-19 pandemic. Is that going to cause inflation? That one? Is expanding unemployment benefits going to raise inflation? Expanding child tax credit? Is the bill that reduced poverty by 12 million people in 2021 going to increase inflation, chat? Let's go on to the next one. Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. $1.2 trillion bill focus on rebuilding infrastructure such as roads, bridges, railways, expanding broadband access, improving water systems. Is that gonna cause inflation too? Is creating jobs gonna cause inflation? Is improving transportation going to cause inflation? Oh, he left. Oh my God. Boom. Hi, how old are you? Chelsea?
Yep.
You voted for how old are you?
I just don't understand how you back someone who's literally put us in a hole the last 4 years. Sent us back to war for 4 years, but that's not being at war.
Savannah,
our
thanks
food
for the
prices
money
have
gun.
tripled. Utilities have tripled.
Didn't Trump
paying more in taxes. Rent has tripled. I don't know where you live that you think he's helped anybody. And then
honey, I live in Philly.
Trillions of dollars from us to go aid somewhere else while telling Hawaii basically to go F themselves.
Great. No, it's not about telling Hawaii to go F themselves. Hawaii should be free. Hawaii should be independent. Land back.
Hawaii is part of us, you genius.
Right. We stole it. Land back. Anyway, like I was saying before.
It don't matter. It's still part of us, and they needed the money more than a third world country. That
you want to know why it doesn't matter? You want to know why it doesn't matter? Because either fucking
Because you
land
like
back.
following senile people?
Because natives?
No, you like getting online and listening to Biden with his fucking dementia, trying to lead a country when he can't even find his way off a stage?
You like supporting the man that just congratulated our biggest enemy in the world, Russia?
I support a man who let us live freely for 4 years with no war and kept our money where it belongs.
Oh my goodness, what did Trump do to...
Hey,
what did Trump do to not cause war? Because we were literally on the crux of it the entire time.
He literally made peace with all of them. We were not at war for 4
Where?
years. We were
Where
not
did he
on
make
any
peace?
foreign foil
Where did he
for
make the
4
peace?
years.
Right, so where did he make this peace? Because, I'm sorry, did we all just forget that he was on Twitter threatening nuclear annihilation with North Korea? Did we all just forget that I got a bigger red button?
Is he not the one that went over there, the first president to ever go over there and shake hands and cut it the last time?
And they never, and it didn't work. And what was it? Hey, Chelsea, what was the result of that?
We weren't at war. They backed off for 4 years.
They didn't back off.
We weren't being bothered.
Yes, we were. We were very much being bothered, right? They literally nothing. We got nothing out of that. We got nothing out of it. If anything, they kept testing their nukes and missiles.
Everyone.
That was it. That was an entire. But the agreement that we stopped. Hey, Chelsea. The agreement that we were supposed to have was that they were to stop doing that. They never did. If anything, they did that out of spite. Even they kept doing it. We're America. We do whatever the fuck we want. If anything, they kept doing it even closer to our land. No, they cannot. No, they cannot. No, they cannot. And they were doing whatever the hell they wanted. No one has touched Korea.
Biden's son isn't doing whatever the fuck he wants. He got
Biden's son isn't a politician. Biden's son isn't
their heads.
Chelsea, I'm gonna be real with you. Chelsea, I'm gonna be real with you, right? One, there's no evidence for this. Two, I don't care about your conspiracy theories. Three, Hunter Biden's not a fucking politician. I cannot explain to you how much of a fuck I do not give. Okay?
Then why are you on here trying to back a senile
Because you're talking. I'm not. Which one of these people are senile? Which one of the people here are senile old men? I'm sorry. Which one?
She's just as bad as he is.
Why are we talking about Biden?
Originally, they had to pay her to back him.
Okay, and now what? Now she's running by herself. Now what?
And she's gonna lose by herself.
Oh, by what metric?
By a lot.
Yeah.
Just because she's a female does not mean people should vote for her. Stop pushing shit.
I don't know why you're presupposing my arguments. Thank you so much for the money gun. I appreciate you. So are you, just so you guys know, chat, every time you gift them, I get that money. So, where's the polling data? Can you show me?
My point is that you're an idiot for trying to back someone
I'm sure you think that.
Open our borders.
Yeah, our borders were not open. If anything, immigration was actually lowered.
They definitely were open, hon.
Source it up. Source it up, baby.
We have so many illegals in here right now from the last 4 years. It's not even funny. They were on TV after saying they were opening borders, complaining about the borders being open.
Source it. Where the source?
I did. Trust me, hon. I did.
I'm sure you think you did.
I worry about their fucking safety. And Camilla and Biden left that border open for all those fucking people to come over here.
Where the source at? Looking like an ass at. Where the source?
You look like a fat fucking cow bitch that's literally backing a piece of shit on here telling people that Biden did anything for anybody.
I think a little bit angry. Good thing he's not running. Where the source at? Where the source at? Where the source at? But where the source at? Where the source at? You know what's funny though? How am I fat if grocery prices are so high? You know, that's what I'm trying to figure out, chat. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because clearly I'm in. And you're skinny because what? You can't. Oh, and you know what? Hey, Politico! Let's go ahead. Hey, look, the number of migrants illegally crossing the U.S.-Mexico border has plummeted 40% since President Joe clamped down on asylum earlier this month. The administration official said on Wednesday, and this was on 6/26/2024. Malnourished. Thing is, you know, daily crossings have fallen. Daily crossings have fallen below 2,400, the lowest level since January 17th, 2021, right before the president took office. Who was president then? Chelsea, unmute. Chelsea, unmute. Chelsea. Chelsea, unmute. Chelsea. Chelsea, unmute. Oh. A lot of runners today. A lot of runners, a lot of track stars. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Cool. So, are you voting for Donald Trump?
No, I just wanted to say I don't understand why these Trump supporters think
you don't need to do all this. I got you. It's my job. I got you, though. I appreciate you.
I'm sorry, but
it's okay. I'm just looking to speak to people who are MAGA.
Job, though, girl.
Thank you. Truly, I really do appreciate you. I really do appreciate you guys. But you know, I don't do this all day, so I only have a little bit. I'm only going to be on until about 4 p.m. Hi, how old are you? Sydney? All right, I don't think this person's here. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We will get some more debates in. Also, you guys, go ahead and follow me. Look at my link tree, my Discord, my Twitter, and my Twitch are on there. So go over there and follow all of those. Hi, how old are you?
32.
Oof. Cool. So are you voting for Donald Trump?
Thinking about it. Damn sure not voting for Kamala. Tomato.
It's not. It's not though, because there's only one way to pronounce her name. So Kamala.
Whatever. I don't care about that.
Oh, bye.
Bye, bitch.
Thank you. Put big in front of it.
All right, big bitch. Bye.
Thank you. That's my shit right there. 8 down. I love a man that can follow directions. Fuck yeah. Emma, thank you so much for the sub.
They eating your ass up today.
All the people I made leave are eating me up.
Yeah, but
if they were eating me up, then they'd be able to avoid groceries, bro, because it's not showing it.
I'm voting for Trump, and you're playing devil's advocate because one, it's honestly not like you care about who wins this election. I'm pretty sure you don't give a fuck. All this is a check to you, and I'm pretty sure you know that. That's why you're going here. Yeah, a
check from who?
From TikTok, which is why you said, "Oh, you guys sending money, guys. It's not going to her. It's coming to me."
It is because people like to
yeah, because you're on here trying to get a check, so you don't really care. Anyways, I'm voting for Trump because
actually, Mods, put the dog on a leash, please. Muzzle it. Like I was saying before, I was just making sure that people didn't waste their money. Because a lot of people don't know that when you drop these really big gifts on the guests, I get that.
I'm pretty sure people don't give two fucks about who gets it.
It goes to me.
I'm sure you're the only one that cares. Anyways, I'm
just making sure people aren't wasting their money because I'm going to.
They're wasting their money. You got 3,000 people listening to you spit nonsense. They're wasting their money.
Oh,
and
what
their
nonsense
time.
Was there?
Bro, what you're talking about is nonsense. You're talking about,
can you give me a specific point?
Vote Kamala. Why are we voting Kamala?
I never said vote Kamala. So can you go ahead and tell me
that's practically what the fuck.
Can you go ahead and tell me what I said that didn't make sense?
Everything that you're saying doesn't make sense.
Yeah, name one thing and then show me how it didn't make sense.
Let me tell you. I'm not a politician. I don't do none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Because ain't none of them making no money from me. So I'm not. That shit has nothing to do with me, dog. At the end of the day, but what you doing really ain't right. You are here trying to pretend like you give a fuck. You don't give a fuck,
bro. He's literally just yapping. So what did I say? And where did it make sense?
Bitch, I'm talking. Fuck is you talking about? Everything you're saying.
Yeah, like what? I don't like. They just. You guys ever notice how vague they are? A lot of the time, they're very vague, right? Savannah, thanks so much for the sub, baby. Thank you. I love Savannah. Savannah had me cracking the fuck up. Hi, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 58. Yes, ma'am.
Cool. So, are you voting for Donald Trump?
I do plan to. Yes, ma'am.
And why is that?
Well, I'm a 34-year retired disabled command sergeant major, and I firmly believe that Donald Trump has us in his back pocket as far as taking care of me. I'm on. Let me finish.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for the sub.
I'm on dialysis at home 5 days a week. They tell me now I've got about 8 months to live, but it is because of Donald Trump that we are now out of any sort of wars, and the killing has to stop. Now, that has no bashing against Miss Kamala Harris, because I think she could be a good leader. But Donald Trump, I believe, has proven himself. And I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. And if you might, I'll say this, and then I'm going to leave you alone, because I think you're doing God's work. I respect the fact that you, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but you do an awesome job of representing Mrs. Harris, and I wish you well. I don't appreciate how some of the people come on and treat you and talk to you like you're some sort of piece of trash. That is so disrespectful. The last fellow on, I wanted to reach through my phone and pounce. But
Pops, it's okay, right? It's okay, Unc. The thing is, though, right? Sam, that's a crazy message. Anyway, so I'm so sorry. So about this, I heard you say that you believe that like Donald Trump has, like First of all, thank you for your service. Second of all, you said that you believe that Donald Trump has you in his back pocket. By what metric? Like, what bills has he passed in order to? Because you said right now you're on dialysis. Is this?
Yes, and
is this naturally occurring, or is this from your service?
No, it's from my service. I'm 100%.
Right. So, but wait a minute. Isn't the reason that you're able to receive this type of healthcare because of Biden?
Oh no, ma'am. I want you to think of one word, and I'm not trying to be evil like that last jerk. I'm just trying to have discourse, and I appreciate you allowing it. I appreciate Donald Trump because he gave us what's called choice. We did not have that under Mr. Obama. Excuse me. I've had 5 strokes, so I have to keep my thoughts straight.
No, take your time.
President Trump fought and won choice, meaning if the VA cannot see me for 30 days or more for an appointment, and I'm like I say, I'm on life-sustaining dialysis, I have the right for choice. I can go out and choose whoever I want to see, and they send the bill to the VA. We did not have that prior to Donald.
And that's amazing. That's great. Do you know
my dialysis? Let me finish, if you wouldn't mind, ma'am. I'm sorry. My dialysis cost a little over $2 million a year that I don't have to pay for. Now, this new PACT Act, Mr. Biden, President, let's keep that right. President Biden fought hard and long for. But the process was started, if you're familiar with PACT Act, that has to do with burn pits. President Trump started that process. President Biden finishes the process and has it enacted. And GIs now are collecting for being around burn pits. But we do have to remember that President Trump started the process. Yes, his term ended. He lost. Biden won. Let me say that again. He lost. Biden won. And Biden went ahead and finished the process for the PACT Act because he cares about veterans as well. That is my reason. I'm so close to death. My doctors tell me I'm about 8 months out. And I'm trying to give everybody a fair shake, which is why I say, you are doing a wonderful job. You're representing well. You really are. And I don't know if that's confusing to you, but you do an awesome job of representing to where you have me now, after listening for a bit, you have me now considering Mrs. Harris because she's dynamic, if you don't mind me saying so. She's dynamic. She has sat back, in my opinion, and watched a certain person fail somewhat, and she's ready to pick up the harness and lead this horse train, and I'm ready for it. President Donald Trump has a lot of hatred in his heart, shows it, demonstrates it, and verbalizes it, and I'm tired of the negative rhetoric against Democrats. We're all humans. President Harris, you hear what I said? President Harris, isn't that great? She does not represent all that hate. And that's what I love about her. So I'm going to be quiet now and go back on my oxygen. But I just, at 58 years old, I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate your platform. I really do. I sincerely, from this old white man in Columbia, South Carolina, I appreciate your platform. And those last jerks need to stop that hatred, or you just need to cancel them out immediately like I've seen you do. I love that you have that power. Be blessed, sister.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. I really do appreciate you a lot, and I'm happy that in your time that you're taking the time out to listen, and it's fuck. Your vote still matters a lot, and even though you know that you're not gonna be around to see a lot of the things that are gonna come, you still take into account how other people are going to live after you, and I really do appreciate that. And again, thank you so much for your service. You're so young. You're younger than my dad, so this made me really emotional. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your words. And look, you seem very insightful. And I couldn't imagine being where you are and what you've been through. So thank you for taking the time out to listen to me, and still working and doing all you can to make sure that you leave a better world than what you came in with, right? So yeah, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Oh my goodness, do you have anything else that you want to say before we move on? Oh my goodness, Chad, I'm so sorry. That just made the concept of that just made me really emotional. Yeah, oh, he went back to his auction. I'm sorry, but thank you so much. Let's move on to the next person. But thank you so much, genuinely. All right. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's go on. Okay. It's just I feel like people don't really I kind of forgot that these types of people exist. The people who have the people who suffer from terminal illnesses. Who are going to be, voting in a couple months, and they know that they won't be around, to see how things turn out, and yet they still, do what they think is best, and that's a really emotional thing for me, and I really respect those types of people. I really do. I really respect those types of people. Okay. But yeah, are you voting for Donald Trump?
No, I'm not, but I was coming on because that just cheered me up, broke my heart. I'm yelling for my husband, come on, we gotta pray for this man. I don't know if he's still on the live, but I just want him to know that Jesus loves him. I'm trying to get myself together. Wait a minute. Ooh. Woo, woo, woo. Let's see here. You shall live and not die. No matter how the circumstance look, God got you. He has the last say so. God can heal you. Also, just because it look like you're not going to live, he'll do a thing and heal you in the name of Jesus. This is really, woo, this was deep. Whew, I don't know if he's still there, but I am praying for him to reach up to God and surrender and let God direct your path. You don't know what God has for you. Don't accept it. I don't care how it look. It can look terrible. I've been through a lot in my life, 3 accidents, and I'm still here. Yes, it doesn't look good, but guess what? God can do it like this. That's what people don't understand. And I also want to say thank you for your service, sir. I did follow him, but I was trying to get on him. I thought he was going to still be on there, but I hope he hears this prayer. Everybody on the live, if you can, pray for him, because God will heal him when 2 or 3 come together.
I thank you, but I do have to move on. I appreciate you, though.
Thank you, sweetie. And I love you live, and you're doing a great thing.
Thank you. I appreciate you a lot. I really do. It's just the context of my platform, that really gets me. How old are you? I'm just a known atheist. How old are you? Sorry, Audacity.
Hello, thank you for having this conversation. I'm definitely voting for Kamala Harris. Can't imagine voting for Trump.
I appreciate you, but I'm just looking for Trump supporters. You sobered me up so fast. Can you please just I'm just looking for people who are Trump supporters.
Oh, you are only looking for people that are Trump supporters?
Yes, I'm looking for MAGA supporters. Please, y'all, read the background. I appreciate you.
They say, why are you voting for Trump?
Exactly. That means let's just go back to the next. Please, I beg you guys. I beg. Oh my God, I got sobered up so fast. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never been sobered up so fast. It didn't even feel appropriate to cry anymore. Sorry. Hi, how old are you? I'm so sorry. So what's the next person? From sobbing to laughing is quite a sickening combo. I just think the reason I'm laughing so hard, right, is, and obviously I don't know the past guest, his religious background. I just find it to be really disrespectful to people with terminal conditions to pray for that. I think it's really insensitive, and that's why I was laughing, because whoa, whoa. Hi, how old are you? Angel, you there? All right, let's go on to the next person. Well, I think I don't think it's wrong to pray for them. I think it's wrong to say that they will be healed. I think that's disrespectful.
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 18. Yeah, I'm 18.
Bradley, thank you so much for the $25 Venmo. Sorry. Who was that? Oh, anyway. Hi, Philip. How old are you?
34, but I'm gonna have to rejoin later. I gotta put my kids down, but I would love to talk to you.
Okay, great. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Let's lock in. Everybody lock in. I love you guys, though. Lock in. I don't know why they dropped the last guy, but let's lock in. Let's go on to the next person. I feel like my life has been derailed just slightly. We went from a very sobering moment to whatever that was. Hi, how old are you? Riza?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I join? I was just listening.
Okay, well, let's go.
How I got in there?
It's all right. It's sometimes
I'll come back a little later, but I'm still listening.
All right, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Please be patient. If you do want to support me, double tap that screen. Follow me. Yeah, I love that after sob skin. It really eats down. But yeah, follow me and turn on that bell. I will remember Cash App and Venmo. Remember, Cash App and Venmo in the bio. That's the best way to support me. You guys already know. Do whatever you want. Cool. So, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I'm voting for Donald Trump. Yeah, I'm 18.
What year were you born?
I was born 2005.
Okay, so why are you voting for Trump?
I'm voting for Trump because it is actually the correct way. All right, tell me. Okay, I have a question for you really quick. Why are you voting for Kamala Harris? What policies is she implementing that is helping your community? Your community, because that's clearly what you're here for, right?
No, why did you think that? That's just racist.
You said Kamala. What it says is Kamala Harris for presidential elect. Why are you voting for Trump?
What community?
What are you trying to debate? What are you trying to debate?
Whoa!
I'm asking you. What do you? I'm asking you. What do you? Why are you voting for her? Why are you voting for her? What is she doing?
Whoa! Calm down. You got too much dip on your chip. Calm down. Right?
Oh, okay.
You said.
You said stop stuttering. Just answer the question.
Sometimes people stutter. It's okay.
Nah, clearly you stuttering because you're dumb,
Anyway,
bro. Clearly.
You think people with stutters are dumb?
That's all I'm hearing, bro. Just finish your sentence.
What is he passing a fucking kidney stone?
Just finish
Chad?
your sentence. Finish your sentence.
Put a muzzle on the dog, please.
Yo, put a muzzle on yourself, you fat.
Anyway, got you. So right back to it. I can't even stand him. Hi, how old are you?
Oh, I didn't mean to.
All right, man, I got you. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in.
Okay.
Remember, y'all, we are just looking for some debates. If you do want to support me, you guys already know Cash App, Venmo in the bio, or you can follow me and turn on that bell. It tells you every single time I go live. I go live early in the morning, 11. But I went live at 12 today, so we're going to be live till about 4 p.m. Thank you all so much for being here. If you go to my account, my main account is in my bio, as well as my Linktree, my Twitter, my Twitch, and my Discord are on there. I have a debate Discord, so if you want to go in there, engage in some actual debates. We are under construction right now, so you might get in, you might not get in, we'll see. But yeah, watch out for that. Let's go on to the next person. Oh my goodness, I just, how's everyone doing today? Well, we're getting some people up here. How's everyone doing? Oh. Hello. You about to fly somewhere? Hi. Hi. Whoa, Megan with the boxing glove. Thank you so much, Megan. Hi. Are you, hi, how old are you?
I'm stand with you.
Oh, period! Very great! Awesome, thank you. But I am just you are on a plane, so let's go on. Let's get all right, let's I don't know what's going on. All right, well, I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Okay, serious. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's happening, Chad. I'm looking for debates. It's getting hard. Roxy, thank you so much for the $2 Venmo. I appreciate you. And Sandra, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo. Thank you so much. Hi, V. How old are you?
19.
What year were you born?
2005.
And when did you graduate high school?
Last year.
Let's go on to the next person. I'll give it a second. We'll get some more debates.
Sure,
in.
of course.
I don't know who forgets what year of high school they graduated in. Let's go on to the next person. That's not a thing that normal people do. It's taken a while for us to get some debates in, y'all. It is taking us a while to get some debates in. Hi, how old are you?
Yo.
How old are you?
27.
Cool. Are you? What year were you born?
97.
All right. So, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
And why is that?
Cause he's the GOAT.
Okay, I don't even know what that means.
Policies.
What policy?
Border patrol. Securing the border, his trading deals, stuff like that.
What did he do to secure the border?
Why did he secure the border?
I said, what did he do to secure the border? Brianna, thank you so much for the $10 Cash App. Kamala 2024 indeed.
Thank you for the $10. Yeah, appreciate that.
Why are you guys so belligerent?
Well, he built the wall,
Right, so what about it? Thank you for the lemonade. I appreciate you, Annie. I think it's so much. Thank you for the harvest as well. Yeah, it hasn't even been finished.
I mean, yeah, because Biden stopped it, didn't he?
Right, we had to stop it because it was a waste of money. It was a waste of money and resources. Yeah.
How was it a waste of money?
Because they were pumping a lot of money into it, as well as the fact that Trump said that he was going to get other countries to pay for it. That was not the case. Yeah, and we also didn't have the materials because at most the wall isn't actually going to address immigration. Like with a wall, you're just gonna have people dying outside of our borders. We don't want that either, unless you think it's okay for immigrants to try to come here and just die. I don't know what to tell you there. Instead, what Biden has been trying to do is actually addressing the countries in which these immigrants are coming from, right, and stabilizing these countries.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
If it's in response to what I said.
Yeah, so do you have a wall around your house, like a fence?
No.
How about a door, like a lock?
Everyone does.
Okay, what is that for?
Well, to keep me as safe as possible.
Okay, what do you think the wall's for?
To try and keep people as safe as possible. I didn't say the wall wouldn't work.
Right. Well, that's the point of a wall, right? Safety.
Pablo, what did I say the issue with the wall was?
I don't know. Can you repeat that? I just woke up and I didn't know I was gonna join. To be honest, I was just
So Pablo, I'm gonna say this one more time, and if you don't follow, I don't like this. That's bad. We need to get that checked out. I never said the wall wouldn't work, but what the wall would do is not address the actual issues as to why people are immigrating to the country. People are immigrating to the country from these particular southern countries because of the destabilization of their economies. So if we address their economies and stabilize the country... Stop talking, Pablo. Stop talking.
What's wrong with legal immigration?
Stop talking.
Why they gotta jump the wall?
Stop talking.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
All right, let's go on to the next person. It's giving drugs.
Bad bitch.
Thank you. Truly. And them grocery prices can't be that high if I'm fat. What, are you living in the fucking Victorian era? Hi, how old are you?
This is like 28.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Megan, thank you so much for the diamond gun. W Megan in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Genuinely. That was super loud. Thank you. Hi, how old are you? Oh, fuck. 28. Okay. Unmute. They played from his mic, too. Cool. So, are you voting... Okay, are you voting for Trump? Are you driving? Are you driving right now?
Yep.
Oh my fucking God. Get off your phone when you're driving. You're not going to have to worry about who's president when you plow through a family of 5 and you're in prison. You're not going to be able to vote anyway. Let's go on to the next person. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Cool. So are you voting for Trump?
I don't know.
Are you driving too?
I'm not. I'm just in a car. I'm doing my makeup in the car.
Okay. So what do you mean you don't know? You don't know if you're going to vote for a rapist or not?
I think that I lean more towards the Republican side of the party, but now that Joe Biden has dropped out, I think I just didn't want to vote for either or of the parties.
Okay, so then you're voting for Kamala? If you don't know, then vote Kamala, okay? If you don't know, then vote Kamala. I don't know why you would vote, like unless you're going to give me some like specific policies or like reasoning as to why you lean more right, then, you know.
Well, that's kind of
Marshall, thanks so much for the $10 Venmo. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you.
That's kind of more so why I joined, because I wanted to hear more, because you seem to be more informative on that side of the party. Why should I vote more leaning towards the Democratic Party?
Well, you don't even have to lean more towards the Democratic Party to vote Kamala Harris. This would depend on why you're voting Republican. I don't know what your standpoint is. I don't know what your politics are.
I think it more so, could be moral wise. And not saying that the other side doesn't have morals or either or. It's not nothing against anybody. I think that my opinion is more towards potentially I'm more pro-life than pro-choice, but but people do as well. My stance on like abortion leans more to the right.
I'm sorry, no, it doesn't.
How does it not?
You just said you don't believe in abortion, but people should do them.
I'm saying that I can't control people what they do, right?
Right. So, do you think that people should be able to get abortions?
I don't.
Okay. All right, then. So, and why is that? Why do you think people should not be able to achieve these rights?
Because I think that's just my religious belief.
You think that your religious beliefs should have something to do with what everyone else should follow? That's called fascism.
Is it?
It is. Your religious beliefs should have nothing to do with what your politics should be. You don't abandon your religious beliefs by understanding that other people have other beliefs, right? Like abortion being legal has nothing to do with like whether or not you're going to like abandon your entire worldview or religion. It has everything to do with understanding that there are people outside of your beliefs. Also, why am I hearing turn signals if you're not driving?
I'm not driving. I'm literally in the back of the car.
So what?
I'm not coming at you no type of way. You're kind of coming at me a little bit aggressive.
Oh my God, why do you guys always say this? Fuck this tone policing bullshit. Lock in. Because now I'm going to actually get rude. I'm going to actually get rude if you try to tone police me again. You understand me? You understand me? All right, let's go on to the next person. Weak. I can actually get rude. I can get real fucking rude. Like, me speaking in like a monotone isn't me being rude. You people are weird. That's trauma speaking. Hi, how old are you?
Hey, I'm 22. I'm voting Kamala Harris all the way. Absolutely.
Okay, great. I am just looking for. I know. I appreciate you. Love you. Mwah, you know what I mean? With
Got you, bestie.
But I'm just looking for MAGA supporters.
Okay, got you. Well, say your piece, girl. I totally understand. Separation church.
I know, separation of church and state. I agree. I think a lot of Christians don't realize that they don't have to. They don't have to like change their morals in order to be able to be like, okay, like whether or not I believe something has nothing to do with other people. Hi, how old are you?
Hey, I'm 26 years old.
What year were you born?
Huh?
What year were you born?
97.
Okay, so why are you voting for Donald Trump?
Well, I cannot vote because I'm from the Netherlands, but I just wanted to be like, if I may have my statement here.
No.
No?
I love you though, but not right now.
It's great, but can I say from the...
I love you though. Hey, hit me up in the DMs. I always love to see what other people from other countries think, but right now I am just looking for people with voter stakes in the... And I love you though. Hit me up in the DMs though. Hi, how old are you?
29.
Cool. So are you voting for Trump?
I am.
And why is that?
I am a small business owner personally, and interest rates over the last 4 years have almost made it impossible to keep equipment on the roads. I have to be a manager. I have to be, 3 different employees inside of a business. Payroll taxes is very high. These employees can't, afford to go get groceries. So where you used to could pay someone, I'm in the garbage business, so and I'll let you know that. I am, people ride on the back of a garbage truck. It's a, beginner's job, and $10 an hour is a great rate when minimum wage is $7.25. So $10 starting out with no experience. We want to hire people, and you can't afford to hire people for $10 an hour, $12 an hour. It's $15 to $17 an hour. And a small business like myself, we can't afford to pay people that with the taxes that we're having to pay.
Oh, baby. I mean, if you can't afford it, then it sounds like it should be a one. It should just be you. You should not. I'm sorry. No. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa. Hold on, brother. If you can't afford to pay people, you shouldn't have a business. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because $10 is diabolical. You can't afford $10 an hour, brother.
No, we can, and we do. But you're not going to grow a business and that's to get more employees.
You can't grow. Oh my God! Holy! Oh, so you have to underpay and take advantage of people in order to be able to grow your. You just shouldn't have a business. I pay my editor $50 a video, bro. Like, what are you talking about? That's a lot of videos a week, man. You shouldn't have a business.
Okay, well,
but either way, can you go ahead and tell me how that's Biden's fault?
Yeah, I mean, so whose fault is it? who's
yours, because you don't run a good business. So, like, you're talking about other businesses can pay their people more. I pay my people more. So, like, what are you talking about?
Interest rates are my fault.
What interest? Yes. So, what interest rates?
Interest rates at the bank when you borrow for equipment.
Yeah. So, what interest rates? Where is this called by Biden?
Who controls interest rates?
Not Biden.
Really?
Yup.
Really?
Yup.
His decisions don't affect interest rates.
I'm asking you, what decision did he make?
So, yeah. So the decisions that he has made is
right. So tell me what decisions those are.
Okay. So let's talk on your level here. So if you were to go buy a car 4 years ago, what would your interest rate would have been?
I don't know. I don't drive. I'm a passenger princess by heart.
Passenger princess by heart. What do you do?
Whatever I want.
Whatever you want. Okay. So you're just on here.
Probably, I don't know. Probably call my dad and ask. I don't fucking know. Megan, thanks so much for the sports car, baby. Thank you.
You ask people how old they are. So how old are you?
I'm 22.
22. So that may be the problem. Maybe you're not educated enough. You haven't.
What do you mean I'm not educated enough? You don't even know what the fuck Biden has done to make sure, like, to make it so that you're a shit business who can't pay their employees a livable wage.
Really?
You don't.
Okay.
You pay your. You mean to tell me? In what society should it ever be acceptable to pay a grown man in 2024
We're not talking about
$10 an hour? $10? What are we in the fucking 1800s? No. You not being able to pay your employees a livable wage and the fact that you're only thinking about yourself and your profits have nothing to do with Biden. You just don't run a sustainable company.
Who said that I hire grown men at $10?
You're hiring children at $10 an hour now?
What is an 18?
Child labor?
What is an 18?
Okay, so that is an adult. That is an adult.
That's
an adult.
That's what you consider a grown man. Okay.
For $10 an hour?
That lives at home.
You think I live at home. I wouldn't even take that. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so I don't know where you live, but where we live, that is so minimum
There's
wage.
nowhere in the country where $10 an hour is sustainable. Literally nowhere. Literally nowhere.
And I never said that. I never said that it was.
And yet you're paying. That's what you're paying your employees, though. And you're blaming it on Biden. How much are you paying your employees then?
Minimum of $12 an hour.
Oh my God!
My highest guys make $2,000 a week. Supervisors. So it ranges.
No
and,
tips.
And as they stay with the
so
job.
it's not even a consistent wage. Anyway, so what has Biden done? That's what I've asked you for. You're saying that I'm miseducated. I'm going through my brain to try to find out how Biden calls you paying adult people $12 an hour.
Okay, so what would you like me to pay them?
A livable wage.
Okay, what's a livable wage?
At least 25. So can you go ahead? So can you go ahead?
$25 an hour is what it takes to pay your bills, right?
Per.
Okay, per hour to pay your bills.
Per
what?
No, I'm just saying that's a sound. I agree with you, right? So can you?
Okay.
So can you go ahead? So can you go ahead and?
So do you know
what has Biden done?
$25 an hour.
You're asking. Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. I pay my editors more than you pay your own employees. Can you just give me? Can you just give me the policy? I don't care. Can you tell me the policy? You didn't answer my question. Even my bird's yelling at you right now. What policy did Biden pass to cause this?
I'm not getting into policies and all of that. We're talking about
No. That's how we know. This is how we know when something is the president's fault. What policy? What did he do? Is it just him existing? That's not how that works.
No, I'm not blaming himself. It starts with him. He is the president of the United States of America. So it starts with him.
Right. So what did he do?
So he hasn't changed anything.
Yes, he has.
What has he changed?
He has the infrastructure bill that brought jobs to America by going ahead and it's a $1.9 trillion bill. It goes ahead funding infrastructure like roads, buildings, transportation, internet access. This gave new jobs that actually pay more than $12 an hour. What else is there? Man, I should get out my
Say that one more time.
Jobs that pay more than $12 an hour. So let's
jobs that pay more than $12 an hour. Yeah. So why isn't minimum wage $12 an hour?
It shouldn't be. So anyway,
what should it be? What should it be?
In my opinion, at least 17.
Okay, so why is it $7.25?
Because Americans are being robbed. Anyway,
By who?
By big corporations.
Corporations, okay.
Right. These corporations lobby politicians.
They're the ones who make those decisions?
They 100% do. They lobby politicians to make sure that they don't increase this.
Okay, and then so your president can't change that?
No, he cannot. He cannot make new laws out of nowhere. So anyway, so Biden, he has the American Rescue Plan. This is the stimulus package. Let's go ahead.
So, like I said, you were 20, so whenever I was 22, you were still wet behind the ears. And
I'm not.
I was 22.
I'm quite dry behind the ears. So
whenever I was 22, you were still wet behind the ears.
Hey! I don't.
When I was 22 at $7.25 at $18 an hour,
Jordan,
I was saving money.
Hey.
You're gonna whistle like a dog.
I mean, you're acting like one. So I'm going to go ahead and read this down. He has the infrastructure investment bill. Is a $1.2 trillion bill that was focused on rebuilding infrastructure, such as roads, bridges, railings, and expanding broadband access, which is like internet access, and improving water systems, right? This was creating jobs in construction fields, didn't pay their employees $12 an hour, projected benefits to transportation. Though the project is not yet complete, it is expected to create 2 million jobs per year that don't pay their employees $12 an hour. As well as it also funded 40,000 projects across the United States. There was the Inflation Reduction Act, right, 2022 August. This was to, lower prescription costs, whatever the fuck, for the people that get paid $12 an hour, what else do you want? I'm just going over his, I'm just going over his bills. Which one made your interest rates so bad? Oh, actually, let's actually go to, hold on. This was the, let me see, what is it? The chips. What kind of, you said you own a trash business? You can unmute, Jordan. You can unmute.
I didn't know it was muted. I didn't touch anything, so not
I
sure.
know. My mouth muted you because I told him to. So which bill? I have them here.
Yeah, I want you to, educate me why my interest rates are high.
I don't know why your interest rates are high. It's dependent on where you are. Alaska, thank you so much for the sub. It's dependent on where you are. It has nothing to do with the president. Like literally nothing. So that's why you're blaming this on Biden, right? We're talking about this. You're talking about Biden.
So my interest rates of where I'm at. I'm in the United States.
Motherfucker, I don't know. You are the one making the claim that it's related to Biden. I'm asking you, what did he do? If you can't tell me, you don't know either.
Well,
right?
So I never said that it was Biden's fault. So
then why are you voting for Trump then?
Because my interest rates were lower whenever.
Okay, so what did he do? What did he do to cause this?
I'm trying to talk, but you won't let me.
I've been asking. How long has it been? Fucking 10 minutes. You haven't said shit.
Well,
right?
You muted me.
Because you wouldn't say anything, and then you interrupted me when I was reading over these bills, right? Okay. So what did Trump do?
So whenever Trump was in office, interest rates were lower for everything.
What did he do? What did he do?
When Biden came into
that's not
office,
true either. He put tariffs on China. What are you talking about? No, it wasn't. He's just yapping.
Went up.
He's just fucking yapping. He's just yapping. He's literally just yapping. I'm asking, what the fuck did he do? Right? When Trump was in office, he put tariffs on several countries, therefore raising the prices of certain goods. What are you talking about? If anyone raised the prices of groceries, it was Trump.
My groceries are higher now than they were.
What did he do? What did he do?
No, you weren't.
What did he do? But what he do though? What did he do though? What he do? What he do? What he do? What he do? What bill? What speech? Some
I'm not talking
executive
about
orders. So you just
talking about what happened 4 years ago when we.
But how you know it was him though?
I'm talking about what's right now.
But how'd you know it was him though?
You don't have to be very intelligent to see that.
Ooh, you kind of do. That makes you sound like an underachiever.
And I love how you get people on here and they get all.
What did he do though? But what he do though? What did Trump do though? But what he do though?
Good or bad?
What did he? Oh my God! To lower the prices. Holy shit! You were just talking about it. What did he do? How do you know that these things were caused by Trump?
Because interest rates were. He was the president, and interest rates were down.
Megan, thank you so much for the lovely music. What did he do to cause this?
I have no idea what he did.
Holy fucking shit! Let's go on to the next. Matter of fact, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know.
This is just because you don't have.
I'm not shocked at all. This is just this is just a correlation causation fallacy. You don't even know what he did. You don't even know if it was caused by him. You don't even know if it was caused by the previous president.
Very well.
A lot of right. So if that's the case, then that means that you're in. What do you mean?
How come Biden hadn't fixed it?
Because the president doesn't control that.
Doesn't control.
He does not control interest rates.
Wow. Then what power does he have? If he can't control that, which is
most of the president's power is over the military.
Really? Oh wow, that's it.
Yes,
that's it.
That is where most of their power lies.
Dang. Wow. A lot of bankers that I know are really upset and would really like to see that. Wow. I wonder why. Man, that's crazy. Okay. Well, I don't think that's true, and I'm glad that you believe that.
You don't have any reason to not think it's true. I've been asking you for sources the entire time. You've said nothing.
Okay.
You said absolutely nothing, right? If anything, Biden has lowered inflation by engaging in green energy. So what are you talking about?
I have a very good feeling that you're wrong there.
You're not, but I'm not though.
Okay, well,
but I'm not wrong. I am begging for all of you to come up and prove. I'm begging for you to prove me wrong. I'm begging.
So I'm just if the president of the United States of America doesn't have the power to control interest rates on houses, cars, he doesn't have the. He's not a dictator. So he doesn't have any power. So
the president does have power. It's just not over how money works in America.
It's just power of the military. So he gets to tell the military where to go, when to go.
Take it for the galaxy, Nolan. Yes, that's exactly what he does.
He's just taking interviews all day of the military guys. That's what you said.
Right. So that's one of the president's first jobs. It's like one of the main jobs that he has as president. Right.
And I don't disagree with that at all. But I'm also going to tell you
but he doesn't control interest rates.
And I don't believe that the president doesn't have control of interest rates. I don't believe that.
Then you're just delusional. I don't even know how to disprove that for you. That's just not his job. That's just not how the government works.
Okay.
The government doesn't control interest rates.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I need to do some research then.
Holy shit. This guy, no wonder you're paying your people $12 an hour.
Yeah. Well, they're the happiest people that you know. Because you don't sound like you're just very, very happy in life, and I'm that's sad.
What do you mean? I don't even know what you're talking. Let's just go on to the next person.
You're always looking for someone to argue with you.
That's my job.
I don't want to argue with you.
You're always looking for someone to underpay. So who's really unhappy here? Anyway, let's go on to the next person. Let's go on to the next one, y'all. Anyway. Alaska, thank you so much for the galaxy, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a pretty name, though. I once knew a guy named Dakota. I wonder where he's at these days. Dakota had diabetes, and he had a crush on me in Christian camp. And vacation Bible school. What? Hi, how old are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Cool. How old are you?
19.
What year were you born?
Huh?
What year were you born?
What year was I born?
Oh my God, you went to VBS too? Cool. I'm sorry, what year?
2004.
Cool. So, are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am.
And why is that?
Because I'm a part of the NAACP, go to HBCU, and if you really do your research on Biden and Kamala and their whole term, Kamala, whatever, and their whole
it's not whatever.
On their whole term that they just had, I'm a Black African American, okay, and they didn't do nothing for your Black communities. At all. They didn't do nothing to provide.
They do nothing for the Black communities. What are you talking about?
They didn't do anything for that. And when they
what has Trump done?
He wrote stimulus checks. When the storms came, he restored. He donated money to HBCUs to get rebuilt, upgraded. Like, he benefited more of your Black community. Did you watch the debates?
I was actually just listening to the one she had with Mike Pence.
You gotta go look at the debates when she was talking about basically she just wants to help LGBTQ, help men become.
That includes Black people.
Okay, but people argue. Okay, do you have kids?
No.
Okay, well, the people who do have kids, she's gonna allow these transgender people to go in the same restrooms as little children, right?
That includes black people, and transgender people
Yes,
are
it
not a
does.
danger to children.
But then people also argue that they don't want their child in the restroom with a man.
Right. People also argued that they didn't want you in the same bathroom as them, and they were white. So now
Yeah,
what?
but would you rather your child go in a man? What if the man molest her and then they just say, "Oh,
what is inherent? What is inherent
to?"
to? Wait a minute. Do you just believe that men are inherently violent, like sexually violent?
I'm talking about when it's transgender and when a rape. when a rape
hey, grape. It's grape. You can't say that word on here. So what about men? Like, what are you saying that, like, is it the penis that you're scared of? Are you scared of intersex people too?
I'm talking
This
about.
live is for educational purposes only. We do not tolerate harassment or bullying of any kind.
Is it the penis you're scared of? Is it the?
I'm talking about children. Like
Yeah.
in
So
the
what?
school
So
systems, it's not me.
So
Like,
okay,
if
so
I
stop
had a
talking, stop talking, because you seem to not know what the fuck you're talking about. You're talking about transgender people in bathrooms, right?
With the same.
What about them makes them more likely to commit a crime?
More likely to commit a crime?
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna drive into your sex trafficking. That makes it easier. And also,
You do realize that with sex trafficking they use cisgender women, right?
Okay.
You do. You don't. Wait. No. We're not moving on. We're not moving on. Because when it comes to sex trafficking from bathrooms, they use cis women.
They also use tunnels. They also use.
Anyway, so let's stop talking, because it's not giving HBCU.
Wait.
Stop
I got
talking,
one more
stop
question.
talking. No, stop talking, because it's not giving HBCU. You're making us
Is
look
she
bad
black?
right now.
No. Is she black?
I don't care what she is. Anyway,
Is she
so stop talking. So President Biden has focused on several initiatives and policies that aim to support black communities. The American Rescue Plan Act of 2001. This act provided significant release funding to support economic recovery, including targeted assistance for disadvantaged communities. It included provisions for increased funding for historical black colleges and universities, and community health centers, economic stimulus payments, which benefited many black. What the fuck is going on?
It's another person right here.
Dude, you need to scroll because you have a glitch.
I got one more question.
Stop
I got
talking.
One more question.
Stop talking, Chelsea. You're acting like you don't know what's going on right now.
I got one more question. I do though.
Moz, put a muzzle on it. Can you scroll? Dude, the guest can't hear you. No one can hear you. Nobody can. You have to scroll. You have to scroll, dude. You have to scroll, dude. Okay, so
what do you think about the illegal?
Stop fucking talking, Chelsea.
I'm just asking the question. What do you think about that?
Away.
And them taking our money and benefits away. I'm asking the question.
No one took anything away. You didn't have them to begin with.
Go do your research. Go do your research about the illegal immigrants coming to the United States, getting your benefits.
Yeah. So anyway.
Go look into it.
Anyway, so chat. So there's. I fucking hate like it's been so fucking long, and TikTok still hasn't fixed this glitch. No, there's a glitch, and it actually doesn't let you kick people. So you have to scroll so everyone can hear you. You need to scroll and leave the live so everyone can hear you. Barely. So you need to leave the live. I'm not going to debate with you. You need to leave the live. No, you need to leave the live. Like, no one can hear. I can barely hear you. You need to leave the live and then come back. So chat, there is a TikTok glitch. You're probably hearing him from my headset. And there's literally nothing I can do about it. And he's just fucking yapping. They're like rabid dogs. Real quick, so I can find you. What's your TikTok name? Mm-hmm. Is that actually your name? What's your username? That's a lot of people. It needs to be unique. That's not a person, dude. What is your username? Anyway, okay, so chat, I think we're just gonna have to restart because the dogs are coming out of the woodwork today. But I get it. If you're a Trump supporter, you don't really care about consent, so, you know. Hold on. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and restart. How long has this bitch ass app been out? And they still haven't fixed that? Fuck you. Anyway. But yeah, it's so the glitch was like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what causes it, right? It's like when we kick people if they don't load in, it makes them load in anyway. And then you can't kick them. And so it's either you restart the live or they harass you because these people don't have lives. They support a literal rapist. So, you know, the incels really come out of the woodwork. Like, it genuinely makes me like whenever that glitch happens, chat, I'm not gonna lie to you, it makes my ceiling fan look really sturdy, if you know what I mean. It makes my ceiling fan look real fucking sturdy, look real attractive. Cause my God, monkey. But it typically happens when there's like a high influx of people in my lives. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 18.
Eduardo, go find your parents. Or find someone that loves you, I don't know. Are you voting? What year were you born?
2006.
Cool. So, why are you voting for Trump?
I actually just had a question for you, if that's all right.
No.
I know, I was just like, this is my first year voting, so I had a question, and it was like, is there anything that Trump did that you're really against?
He's a rapist.
Is he really?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Have an amazing day. God bless you.
All right. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We will get some more debates in. My God. Oh, Lord, hold on. There we go. Hi, how old are you? All right, let's go on to the next person. All right, Glowhon, can you handle the guest, please? It just makes my my head wraps look a lot stronger than they should be.
How are you?
What year were you born?
1999, 24 years old.
Okay, so why are you voting for Trump?
Well, because you got to look at 2016 when gas was down, everything was good. We were in no wars with anybody. He was over there and hanging out in Russia with Putin and all. You know, everything. We were a normal country, and there was no issues, right?
That's not true. So what did he do to cause this?
I'm sorry, to what?
What did he do to cause this?
What did who do to cause what?
Trump, genius, the guy that you're giving credit for all of this for. So what did he do to cause this?
Hanging out with Putin
You mean America's greatest enemy? So can you go ahead and tell us what did he do to cause these gas prices or whatever the fuck you're talking about?
Now I don't know all that. That's not my job. He did his job.
Oh my god! It's like they don't even read.
Yeah, but man, I can look at statistics and know.
Yeah. So
okay,
what statistics?
Shut up. What about all the illegal immigrants?
Right. So what statistics?
What about all the illegal immigrants?
I don't care about this. I don't care about this whataboutism. What statistics?
Okay. It said you for a second you had my microphone off.
I know. That's what their job is. What statistics?
Of what? Gas prices?
Yeah, that he caused this.
Yeah, because in 2016, 17, 18, 19, while Trump was in office, I'd ride by the gas station that says $2.
Yeah, so what did he do to cause this?
I don't know. That was his job, not mine.
Yeah, so how do you know that it was him that did this?
Well, he was the president, and it's mighty funny how Biden
presidents don't cause gas prices.
Don't interrupt me. Be respectful.
I just did. I won't. So presidents don't influence gas prices.
Because you're a Democrat, and Democrats are disrespectful little fucks.
Hey, really quickly, Jonathan, how many continents are there, and which one are you on right now?
I'm in America.
That's not a continent. So that's the thing about Republicans, is that they don't have basic education.
I'm in North America, you dumb fuck.
You didn't say that the first time. Also, how many continents are there?
Excuse me.
How many continents are there? I may be. That's not history. That's geography. So like, I don't know if, I may be a loud, rude Democrat, but you don't know how to read. So
you know how much I care. None.
I wouldn't expect you to care. People who are uneducated are typically the happiest.
They keep turning my microphone off. They need to quit.
Right. So if you don't provide a source for what you're talking about, there's not much of a conversation that we're gonna have.
All right, but listen.
No, provide the source.
Okay,
Matter of fact, I'll give you some time. No, do it now.
I will.
I know you like supporting a sexual abuser, but up here, consent matters, right? So
it's crazy because he got.
Go ahead and grab that source.
All right, listen. Turn the music off.
Do you have a source?
Yes, I do.
From where?
My own eyes and what I've seen.
That's not a source.
Guess we're gonna have us a concert.
That's not a source. Oh, now what you hear?
Dude,
bye. The fuck? What the fuck? It's like they're saying that we're rude. I'd rather be rude and educated. And whole time you're rude and you don't know how many continents there. Oh, hi. How old are you?
32.
What year were you born?
92.
Okay.
Why you voting for Camilla?
Who the fuck is Camilla?
Whatever her name, Harris. Why you voting for Harris?
It's Kamala.
It's a question.
Why am I voting for Kamala? Are you voting for Trump? Are you voting for Trump?
No.
So, are you voting at all?
Yes.
Who are you voting for?
Harris.
Oh, I'm looking for people who are voting for Trump.
Why are you voting?
Sometimes I realize, and I'm going to say this with all the hatred in my heart, sometimes I realize that even the people who agree with me, even liberals...
This live is for educational purposes only. We do not tolerate harassment or bullying of any kind.
I'm finding it. So it seems like sometimes that like even liberals are cut from the same dummy cloth as conservatives. Because neither y'all can read. None y'all can read. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 20.
What year were you born?
2003.
Cool. So are you voting for Trump?
I am.
Why is that?
So I've been on your live for the past 30 minutes, and I actually heard you say about going to Bible study or VBS when you were younger.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if Trump's morals and standards go along with what Scripture says for our country.
I'm not a Christian. I'm a devout atheist. I don't care.
May I ask you why?
Because he's not real.
And why do you say that?
Because it entails a logical contradiction. Contradictions cannot exist.
But scientists have never been able to prove it wrong.
You don't need scientists to disprove God.
Well, many people have tracked it down to try to prove it wrong, and they haven't been able to.
No, what they haven't been able to prove wrong is that there is a conscious creator of the universe. People have disproven the Christian God many times.
They have not. Where's your facts at? Who's disproven it?
Philosophy, Thomas Aquinas.
He did not disapprove it.
He did. He quite literally did.
He
Right.
did
We
not.
understand.
He
We
had
understand that contradictions cannot exist. Right.
What
so
contradiction?
Right. Is your God perfect?
And he is perfect.
What does the word perfect mean?
There's nothing wrong. No blemishes. Nothing. Absolutely nothing wrong.
Do you like? Would you desire to change something that is perfect?
No.
Would a perfect being desire to change something that is perfect?
No.
Okay, then. So were the set of circumstances pre-creation, when it was just God and no creation, were those circumstances perfect?
It wasn't perfect in his eyes.
Then he's not perfect.
He is perfect.
He's not perfect then.
Imagine being a being.
So you're telling me that God is not self-sustaining in his perfection?
He is what he created.
Then that entails a contradiction, right? So if it's just
That's
him,
not a contradiction.
if this God desires, right? So the actual equation would be God equals perfection. If at any point it is God plus anything equals perfection, this means that God is not perfect and is not self-sustaining in his perfection. That is in direct contradiction with the text. Therefore, that God that the text is describing cannot exist.
It does exist because it was perfect. He is perfect. What he created.
Right. Something cannot be perfect in the past tense. So, right. So I don't know why you're talking about creation, because I'm not. Because
if you link your standards from Christianity, or not even just Christianity, but good morals in general.
I don't really care. I don't care about, I tell you right now, I don't give a fuck about religion. I don't care. What I want is for religious people. Yeah, I want for religious people to mind their business.
Okay, but not even about religion, but about morals.
You brought it up.
No, I did. Because it ties in with morals. Where do you get good and bad?
No, it doesn't. From your own preferences. Everyone does. So, like,
but where did they stem from?
I don't give a fuck. We're not having a religious debate. Why are you voting for a rapist?
Well, you're calling out everybody else for not having their facts together. So where's your facts of where good and evil
are you gonna, is rape bad?
It is.
Give me an example of a rapist that's a good person.
I haven't met one.
Damn. So you don't believe your candidate's a good person?
That's
damn, that's so crazy. Anyway, so can you tell me why you're voting for him? Can you go ahead and tell me why you're voting for him?
I would like to hear all your facts as to why you're voting for Kamala.
But I asked you the question first, right?
Correct.
So go ahead and answer what I asked
his
you.
Morals and standards are higher. The
rapist's standards and morals are higher than who?
Have you gone back to his trial and read everything?
He was found legally liable.
Known for having the slogan "In God We Trust," and when you
so that doesn't mean the Christian. Hey, genius. Hey,
our American.
And I don't. I think it should be removed. So anyway, also, in God we trust doesn't mean your God.
I didn't say it meant my God.
Stop. I don't know why you keep bringing this back to religion. I don't give a
You just did. You literally just
brought up religion.
Yeah, but
you brought it up. No, you just brought up "In God We Trust." What is this fucking gaslighting?
You said it doesn't mean your God.
Am I tweaking?
You literally said it doesn't mean your God. Therefore,
me responding to what? No, I'm not. This is fucking gaslighting. This is gaslighting. Stop bringing up your fucking fairy tale. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I think we should be emotional in the face of fascism. I think we should. I think it's your lack of emotion as to why our country is a piece of shit right now. I think our overall lack of empathy is why our country. Who's been running the country? Our country has significantly improved, but under Trump's presidency, it was incredibly dangerous. So anyway, so like I was saying before, it is this type of lack of empathy that causes people like you, right? But again, you can't be Christian and have empathy. That's an oxymoron.
If immigrants are allowed to enter into our country now,
hey, real quickly,
immigrants are allowed to enter our country now.
Stop pivoting. Christina, stop fucking pivoting. You guys are all over the place. How are we the ones that are emotional and you guys can't stay on topic? On topic. This whataboutism is exhausting. It is exhausting, Christina. Right? So we were going over why you're voting for Trump. You were talking about his court case. He was found legally liable in the court of law in front of his peers. He had to pay E. Jean Carroll $5 million. Stay on topic.
I was staying on topic. I was telling you.
No, you were not. You're talking about the border. The border has nothing to do with the E. Jean Carroll case.
Did you not just say that our country has gotten better in the past 4 years, but now that we have open borders...
We don't have open borders.
4 years ago. Yeah.
Anyway, stop talking. Stop talking about the borders.
We don't?
Stay on topic, or I'm putting you back in the comments. This whataboutism is fucking exhausting. Stay on topic, Christina.
You did. That's not how you say my name.
I don't care.
You
Stay on
just said-
topic. Stay on topic.
That's
so
what I'm doing.
So what do you disagree with the E. Jean Carroll case?
That some things are turned by women. Sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, but everybody.
Some things are what by women?
Turned by women.
What does that even mean?
But you're over here calling him a rapist.
He is. So what does that even mean? What do you mean turned by
but
women?
then the previous girl who was talking about children going to a bathroom, then you're over here, what are you scared of? A penis? So why wouldn't you vote for him if that's all you're scared of?
I'm not. Whoa. Are you fucking serious right now?
That's what you said, is it not?
Are you serious right now?
No, that's what you said, is it not?
Holy fucking shit. That's crazy.
What you said.
Are you insinuating? Stop talking. Whatever. Chris, stop talking. Let's go ahead and break down what you just said here. I don't care. Let's go ahead and break down what you just said here. Statistically, trans people are less likely to commit crime. Right? False. It's not false. That is the case. They're less likely to commit crimes, right? You're also and I said, she's talking about how her children should be safe in bathrooms. I asked her what exactly makes them unsafe. Is it the penis? Because I don't believe, stop talking, because I don't believe people with penises are inherently predators. Kat, thank you so much for the $5. Are you now saying that I shouldn't have a problem with President Trump because he also has a penis? No. Stop talking. One demographic is less likely to commit these crimes. The other one is a literal convicted rapist.
I understand that.
Right. It has nothing to do with his penis. It has to do with the fact that he's a terrible racist, fascist bigot.
Okay, but what about the other racist people, Kamala, making comments towards black people or Indian people?
What? She's black and Indian.
I know, and she's made fun of her own race before.
I do that all the time.
Okay, but
are you gonna sit here and tell Kamala? It's Kamala, by the way. Pronounce it right. Excuse me.
Kamala.
Pronounce it right. No, you said Kamala. It's Kamala. Kamala. Right. Are you gonna sit here and police minorities on what kind of jokes they can tell about their own communities right now?
Hear me out. No, you're accusing Donald Trump of being racist, but then when the own color makes fun of its own color, it's not racist.
Yeah, it's not.
Why is that?
What? Matter of fact, fuck it. What comment?
About her making the comment about the black community.
And that was?
I will pull it up right now. So I get her exact words right.
And also, yes, I do think it's okay for a race to make fun of their own race.
So when Kamala said, and I quote,
it's Kamala,
about it is the same old show when she was making fun of the black community, of everything being the same, and that it's never going to change.
What same old show? When did she say this?
She called the black community that everything is always going to be, it was the same old show as it usually is.
This is in response to Trump. This is what she said in response to Trump.
Correct.
This wasn't about the black community.
No, her comment that she had made about the black community. This is what brought the topic up.
This wasn't to the black community, though. She was talking about the fact that Trump is consistently racist.
As so as she is, though.
Yeah, but what she said had nothing to do with race. Christian, can you read?
I can read. Thank you very much.
Can you comprehend the things that you read?
Yes.
She was quite literally talking about what Trump said and his racist behavior, not her own.
I understand that, but she has.
So how was she being racist there by saying, "Man, it's not, how was she racist by essentially saying, yeah, the racist was being racist? What do we expect? Like, how was she being racist?
What about her saying? I'm not going to say the F word because I don't feel comfortable. What about her saying F white women?
When?
And when she had the racist remarks on Fox News.
Where?
Let's see.
I mean, she might be saying F white women, but Trump says F white women non-consensually. You know what I mean? So, All of a sudden,
I'm trying to understand.
I'm
if you want to
confused.
call him racist,
Where?
then what is the issue with her?
Where? I'm asking you to play the clip. Where does she say that? I'll give you some time to go find it. That AI get into your brain. It's rotting that frontal lobe, huh? Damn, that's actually so tragic. That's actually like really crazy. That's actually like so tragic, Christian. The party of misinformation chat. That's actually like so crazy. That's like so wild, Christy. Chris. Oh, but she never said that though.
But she did.
But she never did. There's no record of her ever saying.
Worked on the Guardian, Times newsletter.
Cool. So what is it called? What is the article called? So we can all look it up together and read.
It was the same old show by Kamala Harris responding.
That was in response to Trump being racist.
But what did she say about white women?
She never said anything about white women.
She did.
And then what was the quote then?
F white women.
That never came out of her mouth.
It literally did.
It literally didn't.
It literally did.
Let's actually go ahead. Let's actually go ahead and listen to it real quick. Hold on. Gianna, thank you so much for the $10 cash app. I appreciate you. Hold on. I fucking hate these news websites, dude. Here we go. Stop talking. Stop talking.
Donald Trump spoke at the annual meeting of the National Association of Black Journalists. And it was the same old show. The divisiveness and the disrespect. And let me just say, the American people deserve better. The American people deserve better. The American people deserve a leader who tells the truth, a leader who does not respond with hostility and anger when confronted with the facts. We deserve a leader who understands that our differences do not divide us. They are an essential source of our strength. Donald Trump spoke.
Damn, that's actually so crazy, bro. Where did she ever say that?
It's literally in the news article caption.
Oh, so what's the news article caption?
I just told you. Oh my gosh.
It's called The Same Old Show from the Washington?
Let me search it again. No, that was the wrong one. That's not what I said.
You said The Guardian?
Hold on.
Was it from The Guardian? Voss, thank you so much for the subscription, my love. Thank you so much. That's a cute dog. Damn. They're gonna go crazy. It was the same old show. Kamala Harris responds to Trump's attacks on her racial identity.
That's Trump's attacks.
So all of a sudden we can't remember headlines now. Okay.
Well, I had to search it, so. But how are you gonna trust someone who's
Yo, chat. Everyone has to cash at me $30 fucking dollars. She didn't read that shit. Go ahead. Everyone, if I read it out and it doesn't say that shit, 100 likes. Thank you. Did you find it?
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, where is it from?
New York Post.
now it's
Racist
from New York
remarks
Post.
from Kamala Harris.
It's Kamala. Pronounce it right.
Kamala.
So now you care about racism and you're perpetuating the same harm?
I didn't do any harm towards you.
You do, right? By purposely mispronouncing a minority person's name.
You mispronounced mine on purpose.
I literally didn't. I thought your name said Christina.
And I said
okay, Christian.
that was not my name, and you said I don't care, and then continued to call me something.
I literally never called you Christina
attacked
again.
Me as well.
I literally never called you Christina again.
Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yes, twice.
Oh, then I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
No, it's fine. I don't care. But I'm
okay,
just
then.
saying, when you everyone, then you have to be careful with yourself. Otherwise, you're going to contradict yourself.
It's not a contradiction. You're purposely doing it.
Okay.
Right? It is the purposeful mispronunciation of their name. Thank you so much for the overlook. Thank you so much for the sub. Okay?
Okay, so explain to me how Kamala.
It's Kamala. It's Kamala.
Kamala.
All right, good job.
Is that not what I've been saying?
That's not. If you don't know what
Kamala
words sound like,
Harris.
Hey genius, if you don't know what words sound like coming out of your mouth, you shouldn't be talking. So you said from the New York Post. What is the name of it?
That says purr.
Are you a cat? I do say I am.
Are you a cat?
I am.
Are you? Is that what you identify as?
No.
Okay. So why are you purring?
Because I can.
Okay, but that's not how a purr sounds, so you shouldn't say it.
That's not what it's for. So anyway, Kamala Harris responds to Trump's remarks on black journalist events. You want me to go ahead and read this? Vice President Kamala Harris responded on a Wednesday to former President Donald Trump's accusation that she became a black person for political purposes, telling members of a historical black sorority that it was the same old show. Addressing Sigma Gamma Rho sorority, 60th International. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce that name. In Houston, Harris said Trump's remarks earlier that day served as a reminder that for those 4 years, what those 4 years were like. Trump spoke at his annual meeting in the National Association of Black. Where the fuck is it saying that she's saying fuck white women? I'm confused. Run me my fucking check, chat. Run me my check. Matter of fact, hold up. Let me just go ahead and just Control F white. Hold on, let me hear that. Chat, did y'all hear that? Control F, right? If you guys don't know, Control F is how you find particular words in an article. Control F white. Ah!
Then you're not on the right website.
Run me my fucking dollars, bro. Run me my check. Tell them to go get me my money. What you said from the New York Post? What is it called? Christian, what is it called?
This is the 4th time that I have read this out.
I mean, read it out again, because clearly I'm missing something. Clearly I'm missing something. So
racist remarks tied to Kamala Harris. In quote of her saying
from New York Post?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Racist remarks from black activists tied to Kamala. She didn't even say this.
But it's tied to her.
That doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean she didn't even say this.
Okay,
you know what's tied to your candidate? 34 fucking felonies. You know what's tied to your candidate? Racism. You know what's tied to your candidate? 2024, probably 2025. I mean, you know what's tied to your candidate? Grape charges. You know what's tied to your candidate? A bunch of wives that he cheated on. You know what's tied to your candidate? An affair with a porn star. You know what's tied to your candidate? That fuck ass
Dupay. An affair with a porn star, actually.
Oh, that's not true though. You mean to say he paid her for nothing? You know what I mean? Thank you for the money gun. So what are you talking about? Tied to doesn't mean that she said this.
Okay, but then tied to all that to him doesn't mean that it happened.
But it did though. He was held liable in front of a court of his peers, right? He's a felon. He's a felon on 34 counts, right?
So why is he out?
Oh my god. Oh my god, because oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He was president when it happened.
Okay, question. Interest rates. You argue with people saying the president.
Oh, so now, big pivot. Patrick, thank you so much for the big gifts. King, thank you so much for the galaxy. You know how racist you have to be to look at some vague, random ass black activists and say that Kamala Harris said this because someone who is vaguely attached to her said this.
But that's what
you know how fucking racist you have to be. And Inigo, thank you so much for the meteor shower. I appreciate you. No, all of the things from Trump has been things that he said. You want me to go read them out? Oh, Phoenix, thank you for the $30. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for the $30 Venmo. Thank you. Also, the gifts that were sent for $30. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Do you want me to go out and read the racist remarks of Donald Trump?
I've heard them, but they've also, some of them have been brought upon themselves.
Some of them have been brought upon themselves?
Correct.
Did that seriously make sense to you? Like grammatical sense? Patrick, thanks so much for the $10 DNC payment. I appreciate you. Racist remarks were brought upon themselves? Sammy, thank you so much for the subscription. The Party of Racism chat.
Oh my gosh. I don't like talking about racism. We're all the same people. We're all the same color. It doesn't matter.
Clearly you don't think so. All right, Christian, you don't think so.
But
you don't
if you're
think
going to
so.
accuse somebody else of it, then
Christian, you don't think so.
Else does it.
Oh, I do.
Think so.
I do. I think prejudice is wrong, so you should hold your candidate accountable for the grape and the racism.
I understand that you should, but we're all humans, so we're all going to sin and fail at some point.
Oh, so you want me to hold... So why can't I say that Kamala is just human, then?
She is.
Right, so then why did you bring any of this up? You think grape just makes a person human?
Because you had accused Donald Trump
Wait a minute. You think... Because he is. I can go ahead and read all of it.
But that's what I'm saying. We're all human. So why does it matter?
And that should... Oh, racism shouldn't matter now?
I didn't say that. I said if you're going to
grape shouldn't matter now?
That's actually it doesn't, because we're all human. We're all equal. I'm not going to look at you and judge you.
Oh my God, you're telling me that grape shouldn't matter now? Keo, thanks so much for the $5 cash app. That's actually crazy, Christian.
I'm not going to look at you.
It's actually wild.
And judge you by the way that you look.
Royal D. Thank you so much for the subscription. You know what's really crazy though? I'm not gonna lie. As crazy as what you just said was, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that came out of your mouth. I'm really not.
That we're all equal, and that if I saw you,
is grape wrong? Is grape wrong?
People who are prejudiced, yes, I do agree that is wrong. That's why I'm saying.
What is she? Chat. What she must be? Is this? Are you sober right now?
100%. I'm not even legal.
So, what did I just say to you?
You were asking, is that the code word for it? Sorry, I'm not sure.
Grape. Take away the G.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a code word for something else.
Why the fuck would it be a code word for... We can say racism on anyway. So
I didn't know.
We've been saying the word the entire time, genius. What do you mean you didn't know?
Yeah, but then you changed it up, so I wasn't sure.
I never changed it up. I said grape. I said grape and racism.
And then you said grape,
because he did both.
Okay.
Anyway,
if I think that is wrong, yes.
Stop. Right. So, and you don't think racism is wrong?
If you are racist, yes.
So you think you're
whole, like, different colors, different cultures? I don't think that's wrong because we're all.
Can a racist? Right. So then you wouldn't be racist, genius. Oh my fucking God. It's like I don't get how white people made up the concept of racism and then even themselves they didn't even know what the fuck it is. Anyway,
because we didn't make it up. You guys, if you go back in history,
it was made by white. It was made by white people.
Africa sold yourselves,
right? Because racism didn't exist.
Correct. That everybody blames it on us,
Christian
who sold you.
Christian, the non-existence of racism within African countries is why they sold each other. You want to know why? Because race was not a thing. It was a matter of tribes.
Correct.
They sold they sold prisoners of war. That is a common thing. Every single major country has done that. Yes. Every single one.
Why do us as white people
it wasn't stop talk. I'm gonna educate you on history. So it wasn't a matter of selling ourselves. Racism and racial solidarity were not a thing. They did not see oh, you're a black person, I'm not going to sell you because you're black. They're going to be like, no, you're from a different tribe than me. You're not the same as me. That is how things rolled. Race was made by white people.
And why do you think that?
Because it was not a thing until colonization, right? So race was made by white people.
But we as white people
you learn
are
this. Accused of what? What the fuck are you talking? What this?
Of starting with slavery with African Americans.
You're not accused of starting it. What are you talking about?
Not me personally, because I didn't live back then.
I didn't say you.
No. I didn't say you accused me of anything. I'm saying if you go back,
holy fuck, dude.
People
Holy
will
shit.
accuse the white
Holy
race.
Shit. Holy fucking shit, dude. Holy shit.
Do they not? People will accuse the white
Holy
race
fucking shit.
of causing slavery.
Then they'd be wrong.
Yeah,
then they'd
so
be
why
wrong.
did we get accused of those kinds of things?
Because you did it. What are you talking about?
But we didn't. But
you
we
did.
didn't. You just admitted yourself that they
you just
sold
weren't
their
the
own kind.
Holy fuck.
You just said yourself because they were not part of their tribe, they looked at them as they are not the same as them.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck, we're cooked. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, we're cooked. The concept of race was not a thing before colonialism of Europeans.
It was a thing.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
Even though
no, it was
had
not.
nothing to do with color, you admitted that it had something to do with you not being from our tribe. You are different from us.
It was not based off of race. Exactly. Racism was not a thing. It was tribalism.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It is.
Holy fuck, dude. We're cooked. We're fucking cooked, dude. The concept of race, as we understand it today, was made by European settlers looking for slaves.
What is the concept of race?
Where is the concept of race? That's not an answerable question.
What is the concept of race?
Right, that certain people with particular traits fall into a particular category. That would be a racial group, and then that certain racial group has particular privileges or non-privileges. That is racism. That is race.
So when you're in a group of people, you get put out because you are not like them. I'm speaking from tribes, okay? I'm in a tribe. Another person is here. They are not part of our tribe. They are not like us. Therefore, we push them out and we sell them. What is that?
They were prisoners of war.
But they were not like them, so they got rid of them.
They were prisoners of war.
But there was one type of person and another type of person.
Holy fuck. They were prisoners of war. They did not sell them based off of race. They were prisoners of war. Every single country did that.
Not being in the same tribe as them because they were different from them.
Because they were prisoners of war.
Because they were different from them, correct?
I don't know what the wars were for. They were prisoners of war. White settlers came and bought them. Also, the African people at that time had no concept of slavery as the white people's concept of slavery. Their concept of slavery at the time was based off of more like of indentured servitude in which a person can work off their debts and at some point be freed.
That is not true at all. It is not true. Absolutely not. They still, in Africa, they still have slavery up until this day.
Chattel slavery.
Sex slavery. Just as we have
Holy
here.
fuck. Holy fuck. Holy, you gotta go. You gotta go. Holy fuck. At this point, I'm just waiting for y'all to, because oh my god. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Holy fuck.
Do they not?
Holy fuck, dude.
This live is for educational purposes only.
Get out.
We do not tolerate harassment or bullying of any kind.
Get out. And like, this is the party that doesn't want children around trans people. I don't want my kid around you. What the fuck?
Because there's different, because it's true.
Get this thing out of my life immediately.
Is it not true?
This where the wild things are looking at. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yuck. You know what I mean? Can I get a quick yuck in the chat real quick? Quick yuck in the chat. Oh my god. Let's bring up the next person. Oh my god. And it's the fact that you're so young to have these opinions. You can read, you can educate yourself, and you just choose not to. Your parents had a fucking number on you. How old are you?
Are you talking to me?
Yep.
I'm 31.
Okay, are you voting for Trump?
Randomly popped on here, and
ooh. You're lagging a little bit, my love.
I'm not voting, actually. Sorry.
Wait, is it, are they lagging or is it me?
It's probably me. Yeah, it's probably me.
Okay,
so
are you voting for Trump?
I would if I could. I actually cannot vote because I'm a felon.
Oof.
So I kind of have like an outsider third party. I see that everyone's kind of in pain, right? And we as the people should honestly be coming together because these are the 1%ers. These are the people that are trying to divide us because of our color, because of our places that we were brought up. Like, we should all be kind of coming together. And if anything, they should be listening to us and we should not be killing each other over it. Like, it just breaks my heart to see such a divide.
I agree. I like the way that you said that. I'm a felon. Sorry, I just really like the way. I'm sorry. All right, but yeah, I am just looking for voters. But I appreciate your. Oh, sorry, you're lagging again. But yeah, I do have to move on because I am just looking for voters. But I do appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you.
Okay, but like, let's come together. Let's all love each other.
Yeah, I appreciate you, my love. Like when she said that, I just saw pink glitter. It was giving Paris Hilton. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 43.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Hell no, I'm voting for Chase Oliver. But the one person that was ahead of the last one needs major, education. These Trumpers don't realize that.
I don't think. No. You're voting third party right now.
Yeah. Because of
let me tell you something, Storm. And this is why I think third party voters need to be humbled immensely. You need to be humbled immensely.
I was a Democrat.
I don't care. I'm gonna tell you something. No, hold up. 1 second.
Go ahead.
Third party voter needs to be humbled because let me tell you something, mama. You don't get to talk about Trump supporters. You don't get to talk about how terrible they are. You don't get to talk about how they're going to ruin the country. You're literally actively throwing away your vote. At least they're fucking engaging in some kind of change. You're voting for a party that has never won the election in the history of anything. As well as that, you're also stop talking 1 second. You're also sacrificing the safety of everyone in this country by voting third party, by splitting the vote for Kamala Harris, right? So you don't get to talk about or criticize Trump supporters. You really don't, right? Because we both Kamala Harris and Trump supporters look down on you. You know what I mean? Like, come on, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I don't know much about Kamala Harris
It's Kamala.
Kamala. To understand her side as a woman and going through cancer fighting and things like that. I need somebody on my side as somebody who is not wealthy, who is needing health insurance, things like that. Both sides growing up in this country is very toxic, and they're only out there for the money. They're only out there for.
And third party is not.
I mean, when you look at if you really look down to it, the government doesn't really care about us as individuals.
Okay, so then why are you voting at all then?
Because it's my given right. My mom fought.
Oh, so now it's just about you, not like the entire rest of the country.
Everybody's given right, but it's also my right because my wife is a felon and she can't vote. So you know,
you might as well not either, because you know what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like,
there is still time for me to be swayed to be able to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the type that is ignorant and, you know, not open-minded like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, the one thing that I don't want, like in Trump, is way before he became president, way before anything, it's, you know, he's a horrible businessman. He bankrupted a casino of how you can do that. You know, he committed fraud on his university, supposedly, that he had. But, you know, people also forgot he was a Democrat. And he was asked if you were to run for president, and he sat there and said, back in 1997, I will never run for president, and if I did, I would run as a Republican because of how stupid everybody in the Republican Party is. So that came out of his actual mouth.
Right, okay, so why are you not voting for Kamala Harris?
Because of, I haven't seen her interact with the people like she should.
Notice how you lost momentum? You notice how you lost momentum the second you started talking about Kamala?
Because I don't know much about her.
Exactly. Honestly. So what research have you done? Like, what do you want to know? You know?
I want to know, as a gay woman, who is fighting cancer, and I'm gonna get emotional because this is life-threatening for me, you know? Because I have no insurance, and I have stage 3 ovarian cancer, you know? So you have men trying to take my right as a woman to take care of my reproductive system, you know? Things like that. And for what I have seen and read, the minor things, not major, it didn't strike a chord enough for me to say, yes, I'm on her side just because she's a woman, or because I seen her at a Pride event, or because she's mixed like me. Like, things like that, like, I have not seen, you know? And
right, so what are your news sources? Where do you typically get your political news for? Because you do realize that, one, Kamala has always been very open about her pro-LGBTQ policies. She's advocated for, like, equal rights to marriage, as well as a woman's right to choose. Trump supports none of it. I don't even know shit about this third party. Like, that third party has won. I don't really give a fuck what their policies are. They've never won, and they don't have the infrastructure. I'm not done. One second. Sure. They don't have the funding, nor the infrastructure, nor the trust of the American people to be able to run this country effectively. So you voting for them you might as well not vote at all. You know what I mean? Thing is, like, Kamala Harris has supported all of the things that you're talking about right now. So I'm confused why you wouldn't vote for her. It's like one of her main policies.
Because I haven't really, like other candidates, I haven't really seen her, and it might be on my side of not.
It might be on your side because she's been on stage a lot this week. She's literally going to announce her running mate tomorrow.
And it's just like, because of certain news stations, you don't know which news stations to really trust, because they all want to put some sort of agenda out there. But I like to read a lot. And so if you have resourceful places that you get your information, I would greatly appreciate that. Because like I said, I mean, I have lots of friends who are voting for her and going for her. She seems, and I'm not going to knock her because I see so much hate, and I don't want to hate on a beautiful woman.
How about this? Real quick, Storm. How about this, right? It seems like you're voting third party because you want to see more from the candidate. That's valid.
Yeah.
That is valid, okay?
Yeah.
But it seems like you're not getting the information that you need to be able to make this decision, right?
Exactly.
So I'm gonna provide you with a couple sources, okay, that go over her policies and what she's done so far. Okay? Is that all right?
Hold on. Let me get a piece of paper and I'll write this down so I can actually look into it. Because I did follow you because I like this. I like what you're doing. I like how you're not getting overzealous and shutting people down. You're demanding respect, which is awesome, and you're getting it out there to have the conversation to people to get their opinions out there. So I'm willing to learn new things and other things from, other people.
That's great. So,
what's your outlets that you like?
Well, first of all, in order to just get like an overall introduction to Kamala Harris, I would say just start with the whitehouse.gov. You can just go whitehouse.gov, Kamala Harris. It just goes over all of the things that she's done as VP, as well as introducing her childhood, and her just life story in general. It's a pretty short.
I have read about her life story. Like, that's the thing is, because I'm a product of immigrants coming over from Japan and things like that. So like, her father being Jamaican, and then getting the Nobel Peace Prize or something like that, and being acknowledged, and then her mother being Indian and having that culture. That right there, I've looked up a lot.
Yeah, great. They go over this in this article as well, right? So that's a great place to start. Just goes over her life, what she's done as VP, etc. Right? And then we also have this article from CNN. It's literally just titled "What Kamala Harris Has Said So Far on Key Issues in Her Campaign." So things like the border, things like that. It has an entire list of the issues. These issues being abortion, the economy, consumer debt, healthcare, climate, immigration, Israel, Hamas, Ukraine, police funding, and then it goes over. You just click read more, and it goes over all of the things that she said regarding these particular issues. That's another great place to start as well. There's another one on AP News. It says Harris's views on key issues over the years. So this talks about the policies and ideas and things that she's advocated for. And then it goes over whether or not these policies she has ever changed. Some of them have, right? So I think it's good to look at that as well. There is another one from Politico. It calls "What Kamala Harris Believes: Key Issues, Policy, Positions, and Votes." And so this does the same thing as the last one. Goes over everything that she's ever done in terms of supporting particular policies. And then this one is from PBS. It's called "A Look into Kamala Harris's Legal Career and Political Record." This goes over her career as a prosecutor, as a senator, etc. Right?
Okay.
And then the last one is from FP. Real quick, hold on. And then this one, it says how Kamala Harris helped secure the U.S.-Russia prisoner exchange. This is a recent thing that just happened here. I think those are good.
That was like, I was happy to see, especially with her being out there and taking over to run for president and things like that. And I think what it was with me and viewing of her was more or less of when she ran previously. And personally, I don't think she was truly prepared for it.
I believe that she was prepared, right? But I think if you read all of this, then you will know. I think the last one that I gave you, going over how she aided in the Russia exchange, that you'll see her work as a VP and what it actually looks like for her, and whether or not she's actually qualified. The fact that they were actually able to do it, she can do it, and she is up to the task.
I think
that's it.
I think that now that her job was a VP was helped her more to see things more to where what she can pinpoint at you'll be able to solidify your views on her if you go ahead and look at these particular sources. But so far it seems like it's okay to require a little bit more information. But do you have anything else you want to talk about? No, that's the only thing I really wanted to get on, and thank you for having me on.
All right. I appreciate you, my love.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Goodbye. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Let's go on to the next one. I need to buy a new wig, but I like this one. I like that it's kind of sparse in the front. I don't know why. I kind of like that look. Alopecia core. Hi, how old are you?
27.
Cool. Are you ready for Trump?
I'm kind of on the fence, honestly. The main thing that I'm on the fence about is women's rights. What exactly, I guess I haven't really done the full amount of research, but does it really affect DNCs and IVF?
From the Trump administration?
Yeah, say Trump.
Yes, they do want to bar this.
So it's not based on state, it's based on federal policy. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not sure if they want to make it a federal policy, but they definitely want to make it to the state. And since we understand, if they do make it to the state, this will cause trigger laws, and there will be some states in which, these particular things will be banned. Like family planning in general will be banned, as well as like contraceptives, not just IVF.
I mean, is that part of Project 2025 we're talking about? Or is that, because I haven't seen that specifically in his policies that he's laid out for his campaign.
Right. So, like, overall, Trump has tried to separate himself from Project 2025, even though, like, he is, like, the most, like, he's the main person that they talk about in that shit. But, yes, this is listed in this project.
Okay. And then as far as immigration, like, I'm just looking to, like, educate myself on both sides because I have children. I'm looking to vote what's best for their future. Mm-hmm. So as far as immigration goes, what exactly are her policies? Like, what exactly are we looking at as a country if we do elect her and she becomes, in charge of all of these things? What are we looking at as far as immigration goes?
In terms of immigration, it's been a pretty tumultuous topic, though. But like, it has been improving. I don't know where this talking point that like immigration is at like its worst right now. It's actually quite lessened. According to Politico, this particular article goes over like immigration crossings, right? Even though like the encounters are still quite high, actual crossings into the U.S. has lessened significantly. It's plummeted 40% since President Joe Biden clamped down on asylums earlier this month. And it said that the daily crossings have fallen below 2,400, and it's been the lowest since January 17, 2001, before Biden. That means during Trump, that means like these crossings were higher, right? So I don't know where this came from. But yeah, I believe that the main way in which they're going to be able to, attack this immigration issue that we're having here in America, and this is the thing that she's always been doing ever since she was the district attorney, is that she instead focuses on like where these immigrants are coming from, and actually going to these countries and trying to stabilize these countries. And that's what they've actually been trying to do with the Biden administration. It's instead of like having a wall and, trying to deter people, they instead find out the reason why these people are leaving and then fixing that problem.
My only thing is I watched the interview where she was interviewed regarding the issue, and she literally said she hadn't visited the border. So, like, is that?
Yeah, she didn't need to. Okay. She wasn't in charge of the border. She was in charge of the countries that they were coming from. So she was in charge of stabilizing these countries, because the main reason that these people are coming over here is because their country's economy has been destabilized because of the pandemic. Right? These people cannot survive. So by stabilizing these countries, we disincentivize them from making the dangerous trek north.
Okay. Well, thank you for answering my questions and for being respectful. So, thank you.
I appreciate you. But yeah, let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We will get some more debates in. It's 2:44. We have about an hour and 20 minutes left on the live, you guys. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing good? My DNC payments didn't come in today. Oh my goodness. Let's go on to the next one, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Whoa! Thank you so much for the mirror bloom.
Hello.
Legend of my... That is a long-ass name, but thank you so much for the mirror bloom. Hi, how old are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It may be a little loud here. So, yeah, I've been listening to you all day. And first, I want to say this respectfully, because I know things can get a little heated. Sorry.
Okay.
So, and I don't want it, everybody's always going to disagree and agree on both sides of anything, whether there's facts or no facts. However, there are a few things that you are actually false on, and I have facts. I know, because I have people that work in the government. I have a lot of information from both sides.
What am I false on?
I want to go back earlier on an issue that I think Justin or Jason or something like that was going on about the payroll, or something about minimum wage and inflation and tax rates. So to start, this is more common sense than none. If you own a business, whether it's a corporation or not, a corporation starts as a small business. Yes, I believe CEOs and things like that do get overpaid. some of that money can go back down to the employees. That's fine. We are in a capitalist country, though, which is where you're free to make whatever you want, which is a good thing. However, when you have a business that sells a service to a customer, let's say to yourself, and you're making X amount of money, right? And this service is just really expensive. Okay, well, you have to pay that service, and let's say you can't afford to pay that service because you don't make enough money at your job. Well, it falls onto the business now isn't making money because, again, they have to pay their employees more money. So what do? They hike up their products so they can get their money back to incentivize paying these employees more, which in return either ends up putting these businesses out, like they go out of business because they just, they're not.
That just sounds like an issue with our system to constantly keep people poor.
I mean, it is.
Right. So that doesn't sound like you. That doesn't sound like I said anything that was incorrect. This just sounds like the fact that we live within a shit capitalist society that forces people to remain poor.
That's not true. Everybody has free will.
Unless they underpay and take advantage of their workers, they're going to stay poor. So what's your point? What was I wrong about?
So you're okay. If you take a job, first off, you go take a job because you need money, right? You can't expect that job to make you rich. That's not how life works.
I expect the job to pay me a livable wage.
Get on TikTok, do what you can.
I expect for the job to pay me a livable wage.
That's not how that works, though.
That's how it should work.
If you come to my company, right, and you want to work and you want to make a bunch of money, go start a business. I'll pay you what I can afford to pay you. And that's
if you cannot afford to pay a livable wage, then you shouldn't have a business.
That's not how it works.
You still haven't. I don't give a fuck if that's how it works. Capitalism requires slavery.
Let's have some respect.
No, actually, no, because you're still just fucking yapping, and you haven't said anything that I'm wrong about.
I make more money than you'll ever dream of in your life. I know more facts. Trump's going to win. He's done better.
All right, here we go.
Biden and Harris.
Bro went back to factory settings. Anyway, so like I was saying before, you haven't said anything that I was wrong about, right? We live in a shit capitalist society that forces people to be poor and forces for businesses like yours to steal from people, right? And make sure that they stay in this position that they are. So what you're saying is that unless you underpay your employees and then steal their money that they've rightfully worked on, you're not going to be able to make more money. You're just a weirdo. You're weird. You're weird. All right? Cheap labor is a crime.
And muting me so the chat can't hear that.
I'm waiting for you to tell me where I said something that was incorrect.
All right, so
you agreeing with capitalism because you thieve from your employees doesn't mean anything.
No, I make money and I don't want to be capped on how much money I can make.
And you steal from your employees to do so.
I don't have employees. Me and my wife run my business. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have employees because I could. If I paid them, I would make less money.
Right, because you want to. Right. You can do the job yourself.
Who doesn't want to be rich?
I would like to be wealthy, but not on the backs of other people.
That's how do you get wealthy then?
Then I don't want to be wealthy.
You think it just falls out of the? Okay, let's move on because that's not getting anywhere.
That's why we. Hey, genius. Hey, hustle. That's the point. That's why we say eat the rich. That's why we say fuck the rich. You do not become rich without hurting people. You don't. You just don't. So if this is what is entailed under my wealth, then I do not want to be rich. Now, tell me where I was false.
Okay. All right. First off, you were talking about earlier inflation and tax rates. You did slip up and say the government doesn't control interest rates, not tax rates.
I said the president doesn't control.
Government, he does actually. So the federal government has to go to the president over certain policies. So certain policies can have a huge hike on federal rates.
No, the president does not. Let's go ahead and do a quick Google search. No, the president does not directly control interest rates in the United States.
Interest rates are websites. Go to the
right.
court system.
It tells me where it's from. Interest rates are primarily managed by the Federal Reserve, which is the central bank. The Federal Reserve sets the federal funds rate, which influences the overall interest rates in the economy. The president can influence economic policy and financial regulation through appointments, such as choosing members of the Federal Reserve Board, and by advocating for certain economic policies. However, the day-to-day decisions about interest rates are made by the Federal Reserve's Federal Open Market Committee, which operates independently of the executive branch.
Right. That's exactly what I just said.
That has nothing to do with the president. No.
It just says that he influences those
That doesn't mean
rates.
that he has power over it. Right. The
didn't
president
say
can
that he does,
the president
but he
but that's what the
influenced
last
a
guest
higher rate.
but that's what the last guest was saying. So I wasn't wrong then. Thank you.
You don't want to be wrong. That's the thing. You are wrong.
It's not
About
that I am begging to be wrong. I get so excited when I'm proven wrong.
You Google
I get
stuff, and then if
horny
you
when
don't
I'm
like
proven
the
wrong.
answer, you say,
I
"Oh,
love
you're
being wrong. I come on here every day to be proven wrong. I've lost 2 debates on this app, okay? I fucking love being wrong. I love being wrong. You
And
still
as
haven't
far
done
as
so.
The border, they have literally not been.
All right, so just
That was
straight up
their
pivot.
job to go
Just
to the
straight,
border.
just straight up pivot. Just straight pivot.
Let's do it. That's what it's all about, debating different topics. If you don't want to be wrong on one, I'm not going to keep proving you. I've already proved you.
You haven't said why I was wrong. You just proved my point. But you're talking about her being the border czar?
What you're doing, see, this is what Democrats do. You argue.
Oh my
When we give
God!
you the
Stop
facts,
with this fuckery.
You don't want to fucking.
You didn't give me the facts to disprove my point. All of this still stands. It quite literally says that the president doesn't have control over it. The other person's point was that the president has direct control over it, and he doesn't. And he doesn't. Stop crying and whining. God. You sound like you're at a fucking fair. Go spend time with your family. Anyway, so about Kamala being the border czar, what about it, right? Because that wasn't her job. She wasn't in charge of the border. She was in charge of stabilizing the central countries.
That's literally her job, is to
No,
go
it
to
wasn't.
the border.
It-
What do you
no,
mean?
it
No,
wasn't.
It came out of her mouth.
Right.
That's
her
her
job was
job.
to stabilize the countries
was not. No,
in
the
which
fuck it
influenced the
wasn't.
border. It literally
Her
was.
job is the border, and she
let's
is
go ahead.
opening it.
Let's go ahead and
They had a bill that the Republicans were going to sign, and she didn't
Let's
want to
go ahead and,
They didn't want to sign the bill.
Let's
for
go
the
ahead
border
and
policy.
read this. Let's go ahead and read this.
You can read everything you want, but facts are facts. It's not going to change the fact
I
that
know
she's
Republicans
Okay,
don't
you know
read.
what? Fuck everything else. They've been in office for 4 years.
Let's go ahead and verify. Claims that Vice President Harris was Biden's border czar is misleading. First of all, she never even called herself. Harris is not in charge of border security or immigration policy. She was tasked with addressing the root causes of migration from 3 Central American countries. During their time in office, President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris have faced criticism from many Republican lawmakers over their handling of the border security. Attacks on Harris, who is the Democratic Party's presumptive presidential nominee, have ramped up in recent weeks. Many recent online posts from those who are critical of Harris refer to her as Biden's border czar. These claims can suggest that Harris was put in charge of overseeing the immigration enforcement of the southern border and managing the flow of migrants to the U.S. But the truth is, former President Donald Trump also claimed that Harris was the border czar and said that she gave the country the worst, most dangerous border anywhere in the world, implying that she was put in charge of security and immigration policy at the southern border. But this is misleading. She was not put in charge of overseeing immigration or security. President Joe Biden did not put Vice President Kamala Harris in charge of overseeing immigration policy or security of the southern border, or managing the flow of migrants into the U.S., as the claims about her role as the border czar suggest. Instead, she was tasked with addressing the root causes of migration from 3 Central American countries to the U.S. So where are you getting this from? Where are we getting this from?
From their own mouths. Do you watch the debate?
But this is from their own mouth. She was never put in charge of the border.
Okay, so all right, then why are they so talking about the border? She's got all these
Only
policies.
Republicans are talking about the border. Republicans, not Democrats. Republicans are talking about the border. Democrats know that migrant crossings have gone down 40% since Trump's presidency. 40%. What are you talking about?
And then they're lining up to vote in an election. That's fraud. Like,
okay, so now it's just misinformation. Your guy lost. He lost.
Okay,
He's a loser.
all right. I've got one
Elves in the
last
chat.
thing that's gonna
Loser.
trump every single thing that you've got. They've been in office for the last 4 years. How the hell have they not done anything they say they're going to do now? Now what's your excuse?
What did you say?
Full of shit.
Calm down.
You don't
down.
want it though.
Oh my God, why are Republicans so emotional?
Everything they say they're going to do.
Why are Republicans so emotional? My God.
Because you guys don't want to
listen. What is the question? What is the? And you don't want to read. You know what I mean? Like so.
I have facts.
So what is
I don't Google my shit. That's stupid. That's how you get misinformed.
That's stupid. Anyway,
They've
so
been
can
in
you go
office
ahead and
for 4 years. Why are they not doing what they're supposed to be doing?
I'm Butters. Anyway, so
what
can
are
you
they campaigning? Oh, I'm going to do this when I'm president. Why don't you do it now? You have the power. You're in office, literally in office.
Man,
and they're
it's
not
almost-
doing anything.
They are. Would you
They're
like me
full
to?
of shit. They're
They are-
liars.
they are and they have.
They
They
don't
are
do
and they
nothing
have.
for the black community. They don't do shit for
I don't know
anybody.
why
but
we're. I
spread
don't know why
hate,
we're talking
spread
about black people all of a sudden. I don't know why. Because I just ask me a question.
fucking
Do black
ruining the
people
country.
really quickly?
Literally.
Do black people play a significant role in voting or not? Because every time
Yes,
y'all bring
they
that
do.
shit up.
Actually, yes, they do.
But
They're like
your party
48%
disagrees.
of the voting. Yeah.
Oh, your party disagrees though. Anyway, so let's go ahead. So yeah, the Biden administration has done many things. They're doing it and still done it. They literally brought back hostages last night. So what are you talking about?
Hostage? What the fuck?
The Russian hostages?
It's an election year. Of course, they're going to do some stuff to make themselves look better. They haven't done shit.
what are you
What about all the
talking- you- what are
veterans
you
that
talking
were pulled
about?
out of Afghanistan that were killed? Joe Biden didn't do nothing for those people. Trump has gave everything he has, including his
like what?
salary,
Like
back
what?
to the people.
Like what?
What do you
What
mean?
bill?
Like what? Everything.
What bill? What bill?
What do you mean a bill? There's not a bill. You don't have to have a
Yeah,
bill.
that's how presidents. That's how president. Oh, but that's how presidents do things, right? So what did he
corrupt
do?
ones.
They
Trump
go
has
through the
gave
law?
money to families. He has helped one of the schools in Atlanta.
So
I believe it's in Atlanta,
Biden-
Georgia.
Biden does
he
the exact
gave
same
money and
thing.
bailed them out when they were bankrupt. One of
You
the
mean
black schools.
you mean HBCUs? Actually,
Yes.
no. But also, Biden has done the exact same thing. But Biden
No, he
actually
didn't. No, the hell he has
quite
not.
literally
He has
did.
not done anything.
That's
besides
not true.
bankrupt
This is just
country,
false.
Take our money, take our tax
Biden
dollars,
actually-
give it to Ukraine.
Well, actually, no. Biden has actually spent less money than Trump. Let's actually go ahead and fact check that real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Let me. Oh, the national debt. Let's go ahead. Would you like to see this? Would you hold on, chat? Hold on. Hold on. Let me just hold on. Hold on. Just really quickly. Let's just go ahead and show this off real quick. Just really quickly. Huh. Yeah, so who put us in debt? Who? You can unmute. Can you you have a response to this?
Yeah, so okay, I'm going to explain that. So let me ask you a question. If you have 3 people, customers, whatever you want to call them, give you $500 each, you got $1,500, but you're supposed to do something with that money that's going to benefit them. If you take extra money, let's say $3,000, hike them up, make them pay you more, take $3,000 and invest it, and they benefit off of it, is far more better than if you take the $1,500 and don't do shit with it. I would more than happy to pay more taxes if my country is as strong as Saudi Arabia and as wealthy as they are. It doesn't matter how much money you spend. It's what you've done with the money. And Trump has done far more. I made more money than I ever had under Trump. Make less money than I ever had under Biden. That's factual. So you're going to say it's not Biden? Oh, yes, it was under Obama, who had $5 gas prices.
Well, of course you're going to make.
Obama's destroyed the damn country.
Of course you're going to make more money under Trump. He was throwing money at everything. That's what you said.
That's good. That's what makes our economy strong. People had jobs. People made money. People afforded groceries. Rent was cheaper.
Okay, but I thought
gas
you cared about.
prices are cheaper.
I thought you cared about debt. I thought we cared about debt.
That's part of it. Yeah, when we have more money to pay off debt, I mean, that's how you knock debt down. But when you, our country is giving our money away to other countries and not doing anything.
We're not.
Oh, and you said earlier about taxes or something, fixing the roads and all this stuff, the bill that Joe Biden passed. Yeah, he may have passed a bill, but he didn't spend the money on shit. We've got more fucking
Joe Biden improved our debt by
craters.
Joe Biden improved our debt by $2 trillion. What are you talking about?
No, he has not. Where are you getting this information
I literally just showed you the graph. I literally just showed you the graph and compared the two graphs.
Fake ass website.
It is the committee responsible for federal budget. It is a government website. What the fuck are you talking about?
Which one? What is the
committee
name of the website?
For the response. Whoa! For the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget.
But I just explained that. So he spends more money that benefits our country. Versus
right, you know what else benefits our
not doing anything.
Oh my goodness.
How does that make sense?
He spent less, did more, and reduced our. He spent less, did more, and then also on top of that, decreased our debt by $2 trillion. What the fuck are you talking about?
So then why is Joe Biden trying to hack our tax rates up? Explain that.
For what? What is he hiking the tax rates for?
When we get a paycheck.
For what? What are the taxes for? For what? What are we taxing it for? I'm okay with extra taxes. I'm okay with taxing more depending on what it's for. So what is he adding the taxes for?
Why would you want to pay more out of your pocket?
Because say if it's for something, because hustle. If it is for things like universal health care, I'm fine with paying more taxes.
Oh, okay. Are you?
Right. So what is he asking for more money for?
That's the whole thing. He's not doing anything he says he's doing.
He literally did. He literally did.
To another country.
No, that is from our federal reserves. What are you talking about?
Our federal reserves, our money isn't worth shit.
It literally didn't. It literally didn't. You're just lying. This is gibberish. This is incoherent gibberish right now. No, it is not. You haven't provided a single source.
It's inflation. What are you talking about? They're printing money left and right. That
no, they're not. What are you talking about? No, it doesn't. That's not how that works.
Yes, it does.
That is not how that works at all. This is incoherent gibberish.
I make so much.
You do not. Yeah, so printing money doesn't make money more. Doesn't make it.
Yes, it does. It's just like crypto coins. The more that's out there, the least about the least.
No,
amount
that is if money.
The more valuable it is. When you start pumping more into it, it decreases the value. And inflation.
Holy fuck.
And printing more money, literally, it has no value backing it. It used to be backed by the gold standard. And now it's not.
Holy fuck.
I've literally destroyed you on all aspects, and you don't want to accept any of it.
Honey, it's not my fault you can't read, bro.
Have ruined this country. They're going to continue to ruin this country.
Hustle, you have no evidence for this. You have no evidence. You're just yelling.
Look outside the window.
I live in a great neighborhood.
People are on unemployment. They have no
one in my neighborhood is on unemployment.
I have a business. The customers
I have whole tread wives on my block, bro. Like no one is on unemployment on my block. Literally no one.
No money to spend.
A lot of people in my block have money.
All-time high. Well, I mean, what are you
so how did Biden cause this? You're just yapping about random things that aren't caused by the president.
We didn't have this problem until the day he stepped into office.
This is false.
This is not false.
It is. Then prove me wrong.
This is exactly how it works. His policies
I'm for some ramen right now, Chad.
His constant funding Ukraine has caused problems in our country.
Then cite it.
The fact that they're literally not doing anything is why our country is trash.
Cite it up.
I don't need to cite anything. That's factual.
Yes, you do. How do I know that it's factual?
Knows that these are facts.
Man, damn. You the only one without a brain? Because that's so crazy.
You guys are more worried about transgenders and bullshit than our economy.
No one is more worried about... Bro, Hustle, no one is more... Stop all that fucking yapping. No one is more worried about transgender people than Republicans. I tell you what. I tell you what. I mean, it's actually so crazy how much of a fuck people don't give. No one on the left gives a shit about people being trans. Only the right. It's only y'all. Y'all over here because you're not because you're not sexually attracted to a boxer in the Olympics, you're calling her a man. No one on the left gives a shit. No one on the left gives a shit. All right? Conservatives were going crazy when the green M&M started wearing sneakers. No one gives a shit. All right? You're just yapping. I don't care to hear you just scream. I don't care. These are just the ramblings of a madman. Like, conservatives are very preoccupied with the lives of others. He doesn't even know how to unmute. He's just screaming. He's probably just still screaming right now.
Yeah, you didn't give me an invite to unmute. But that's
Yeah, you can unmute regardless,
I would
genius.
never do that shit. If we're arguing, I would never fucking do that to anybody.
I don't care, but I'm doing it.
Mute people, cancel people.
Because
that's
you're not saying anything of value.
I've gave you everything that you need
No,
to
you
know.
haven't. No,
If
you
want
haven't.
a
You've just been
strong,
saying
wealthy
things.
country,
Hey, honey.
you have
Hey,
to
honey.
vote red.
Hey, honey. This is probably why you're the way that you are right now, because people say things to you and you just take it for face value. You know the type of people who do that? People who are literate. Right? People who are right.
I have
People
a
who
brain and common sense.
Right. Common sense does not mean true. Common sense does not mean correct. I'm asking for you to prove me wrong and you're unable to do so. You haven't provided a single source. I've given you 3. So what's going on?
The shit that I mean, do you not understand what's really going on? The Democrats will show you whatever they want you to see.
I don't care. I don't look at Democratic sources.
You literally just went on the website to look.
I went on a federal website. A federal.
But what
I went on a federal.
That
was a federal. I did. I went on a federal website. This was the committee.
What is the name of the website?
Right, Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget.
That's a bullshit ass website.
You didn't even know what it was.
You just said it.
You didn't even know what it was, but I told you it before. How do you know that it's bullshit?
Is it
Who
a
was it run by?
.gov or .com website?
Like, what are we talking about?
I'm asking you what the website you went on to pull those informations up that you looked at.
Oh, this is a .org.
Okay, that is a fraud. That's not a legitimate website. Anything that has .gov is going to give you factual information.
Oh, so let's go.
That
Let's
is where
actually
you
go to it
find your
then.
information at.
Right. So let's actually go to it then, because the .gov say the exact same thing. But let's go off. Let's go.
Org is an organization funded by
I know
the Democrats and
that doesn't mean that it's wrong.
Yes, it is.
That doesn't mean that it's wrong.
What it is. They fraud. They send out bull crap.
That doesn't mean that it's wrong.
Information all
these
over
are
the internet.
these are the exact same
stats
stats that are on government websites.
All right, you know what? It's not getting anywhere. The argument. Why?
Where do you
not
think they
like
get this
Trump?
from?
Because there is nothing.
Where do you think they got these graphs from?
What?
Where do you think they got these graphs from?
Who? The website you looked at?
Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the government
Anybody
website.
can
Then.
create shit and put it on the internet. What are you talking about?
Let's just go ahead
make
to
it a
the
fact.
government website. Right. And anyone can just scream shit at the top of their
And then,
lungs. Doesn't make it a fact.
okay,
They're
y'all want to
genius.
talk about felons? What about Hunter Biden's son?
Hunter Biden is not a fucking. He's not
I've got
he's not a
everything
politician.
on the Biden administration.
I don't.
There's so
Hunter
much
Biden is not
corruption
part
on
of the
there.
Biden administration. He's not part of that.
It's his son. What the fuck? Are you?
That doesn't
kidding
mean
me?
that he's part of the administration.
If I was the president and my son was a felon, that would ruin my career.
Man, if I was president, I was a felon, that would ruin my career too. Anyway,
Not really, because those are
damn, that's so crazy,
felonies.
bro. That's
You mean to
so
tell me
crazy.
a man
You guys
went
are
his
like
entire
literally a
life-
cult.
He
You
got
guys
his
are literally a
entire
fucking
life
cult, bro.
with
Like
no
it's
felonies,
crazy.
and within 2
It's
years, he
wrong
got
for his
70
son to be a
felonies. That's all
felon, but it's
bullshit.
not wrong for him to be a felon. What's
Because
going
these are not
on?
legitimate
What is
felonies. Those are the
this?
Dems trying
What
to
is
bury him.
this? What is this?
The
You guys are like a
Democrats going
cult.
after him, trying to put shit on
What
him
the fuck?
because he knows they're going to bury him.
No one didn't have to put anything on him. He's already been convicted of everything. He tried to get a retrial and it was denied. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
A man
Oh
went
my
his
God.
entire life with no felonies, and he's all of a sudden got 70. Come on.
Right,
Dude,
because these are things that he committed.
He didn't have 7.
These are things he committed during his presidency. What are you talking about?
That's the things that the Biden-Harris administration.
And also, he's already had
them.
cases. He's already had several cases in which all of his
Just
companies
like
are
the
fucking
assassination
racist.
attempt. They did it with Ronald Reagan.
Damn, he should have took one.
Come on, man.
Damn, and he should have took one step to the left. W, right? Anyway, so like I was saying before, I don't know what to tell you. First of all, this is not the first time that Trump has been tried. Several of his companies have been tried for racism. What are you talking about? This is not the first time he's been taken to court.
Shit, the Democrats want to throw out their fucking racism.
He wasn't even in politics.
Who the hell is racist, dude?
Your candidate.
What the hell are you talking about?
He said verbatim that he believes that black people are inherently racist. This came out of his mouth. This came out of his mouth.
No, it didn't. Nothing racist ever came out of Donald Trump's mouth. No,
holy fuck! It's an actual cult.
You kidding me?
They're an actual cult. Like they're an actual cult, chat.
Now it's
like we might be cooked. We might be cooked, chat.
So what the hell is the damn idiots that went and spray painted all over Washington D.C. then? Those were all Democrats, and they didn't get shit. Nobody's talking about that though. But
Nobody's
the stage January 6th that was also paid for and funded by the BLM and the Democrats. They want to talk about that though, right?
Oh my god!
Yeah, exactly. But you don't want the facts.
These are advanced levels of brain rot. These are advanced levels of brain rot. It is not factual because if this was the case, then he wouldn't have gotten 34 felonies because of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? You know. I think they're genuinely a cult, chat. They're genuinely like this is bad, right? That's not.
You keep muting me.
I didn't mute you that time. Yeah, but like also why did President Donald Trump
on an island with his billions of dollars?
Oh my God! Hustle! Stop screaming! Hey, stop screaming. Why did your presidential candidate says that he believes that black people are inherently lazy?
They are. You want to know why? Because they have more because of the defund the police.
God, that's so crazy! You're racist. He's a racist. No, holy shit, dude!
Idiot.
Holy shit!
I'm far from
He's
racist.
so racist. Oh my God! I'm so happy you're a fucking passport, bro. Oh my God! Like, oh my God! Holy shit! Holy shit! Are we surprised though? Are we surprised, chat? Are we surprised? Nina, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo. Matter of fact, everyone, Cash App Venmo in the bio. I'm gonna need some big gifts.
This live is for educational purposes.
No. None of that. Hand over my fucking reparations right now. Chat, I need my reparations immediately. I need my reparations immediately. Hand them over. Immediately. Hand them over.
That is all you fucking can
hand over my fucking Nina, thank you. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Nina, for the future encounter. Hand over my fucking reparations right now. Thank you. W, Nina. Hand over my reparations right now. This guy just said that he believes that black people are inherently lazy. Hand over my fucking reparations right now, because I must be being lazy as fuck, dedicating 4 to 5 hours of my day to talk to brain dead people like this. Hand over my fucking reparations right now. Hand over my reparations.
Make somebody racist. How do I hate the entire race of African Americans by making that
That's not what racism means.
Then what the fuck does it mean? Because that's exactly what it means.
It means you generalizing an entire group of people to have a particular negative trait, right? And you're basing it off of police brutality. That is a racist comment. All of a sudden, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Racism manifests in many ways, right? A lot of the people, the definition of racism has never changed, right? Racism does not always manifest as you calling people the N-word. Racism manifests as you thinking that black people are inherently lazy. Inherently lazy.
Right, yeah.
That means there is something.
They're fucking racist, okay, because they made a comment. That's
you
racist.
are.
That is fucking racist.
No, it's not.
And how dare you sit there and do this in front of all your people?
Because I can, and you're racist. You're a racist
I am
bigot.
far from racist.
You just said that black people are inherently lazy. How is that not racist? You just said you agreed with Trump in saying that black people are inherently How is that? You have now people denying blatant racism, chat.
Oh, okay.
Denying blatant racism.
Any fucking racism in this country other than coming from the Democrats in the last like 6-7
okay.
years.
So definitely not your presidential candidate questioning the race of Kamala Harris, saying that she just became black.
Yeah, she's
or
an
people
Indian.
with it,
Her
or
fucking
people with
dad
it,
is
or people with
Jamaican.
it. Thank you so much for the future ascendants. I
He's
appreciate
not
you so
even
much.
Jamaican.
Also,
he was born in Jamaican.
I don't.
He's Irish.
So he's
Irish
Jamaican.
and Indian, and her mother is Indian.
Okay.
There's videos on the internet of her saying that she's Indian. And then all of a sudden now
she is
puts
Indian.
on blackface. Come on. Don't
She
fall
is
for that
Indian.
bullshit.
She is Indian.
Yeah, she's not black. Not at all. Not
She's
even
black and
1%.
Indian. She's
No,
black
she's
and
not.
Indian.
There's no
She
black
is.
in her.
There is.
Really? She married a white dude, has white children. Her
Damn, I
father
love
is
white
Irish
men.
and Indian. Her mother is Indian. There's
Her father
no
was
black
black.
in her.
Her father was part black.
No, he's not. He's Irish Indian. He's not even.
There's
What are you
literally
talking about?
photos of Kamala Harris with her black family. Thank you so much for the $5, Michelle. Thank you so much for the $6.66.
First off, she's not black. She's Indian. Her birth certificate even says she's Indian.
She's both.
No, she's not. She's far from black.
Okay. Well, bye. Racism. Hey, Sarah, thank you so much for the $12 over Venmo. I need my fucking reparations immediately. My fucking second monitor just stopped working out of nowhere. I hate anyone that proves me wrong about racism. Shut up. You're white. Anyway, I wish I was like so privileged that I could be this delusional. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Also, yeah, I get my main account back on the 6th. My main account. Kuna, thank you so much for the $25 over Cash App. Damn! Thank you for the reparations. That's another $25 for the reparations fund. Thank you. For the lazy fund. Thank you. Yana, thank you so much for the subscription. That's another subscription for the lazy fund. Thank you. Yup. Anyway, chat. Let's wait for the next person to come up here. Thing is, Stephanie, thank you for the $20. That's another $20 for the lazy fund. Thank you. Eve, thank you so much for the $4 for the lazy fund. Thank you. Hi, how old are you?
29.
Okay, so are you voting for Donald Trump? Thank you for the garland. Oh, Trayvon, thank you so much for the $10 for the lazy fund. Thank you. And why is that?
Because your aggressiveness towards people's own views.
If your views entail fascism, we should be aggressive.
Like you literally said you didn't want to make money
Desiree.
by hurting people. And
Hey,
that's
Desiree, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to cut you off because I can, and it's my life. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. I'm gonna be real fucking rude to you. Right? Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck how loud I am. I don't give a fuck how mean I am. I don't give a fuck if I make you feel like the smallest ant that I stepped on today that I didn't even think of. I'm still right. So either you lock the fuck in and stop crying in the corner like you're used to and prove me wrong, or get off my fucking live, because I'm not changing. Do you understand me? Now you can speak. Loud and right. Spam it in the chat. I'm loud and right. Now make an actual point and stop lambasting me about the way that I fucking talk. Thank you. Julia, thank you so much for the $5 cash app. I don't care though. I'm disrespectful and right. Thank you. Okay. I'm disrespectful and right. Stop crying. Stop crying. Make a point. 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 Make a point though. But where the point at though? Nothing.
That doesn't mean it's correct.
But it is though, right? Because it's corroborated by every other valid source. Name one thing that wasn't right.
You can't say that.
Name one thing that wasn't correct. Thank you for the money guns. Thank you. Thank you. Right? Name one thing that wasn't correct. Prove me wrong. I'm waiting.
But I don't want to sit here and go through different websites with you.
Do it.
Like you are.
Do it. But that's
I don't want
so in
to.
order to know when something is correct, you need to know how to read. Literacy is hard, but it is fundamental, right? It is
Nobody said I
fundamental to
couldn't
your
read.
survival.
You're just using insults on people.
I didn't insult you.
That makes you feel better, and it makes you feel smarter.
Oh, it actually does. No, I'm smart, honey. No. I'm smarter
you don't
regardless.
Know any of these people you're talking to.
I'm smarter regardless. I don't need to know them, right? They're voting for a
that's
rapist
wrong.
and a
You can't
sexual
say
abuser.
that.
No, it's not wrong. It's true. I am
Yes, it
smart.
is.
So anyway, can you go ahead
It's
and
bullying behavior.
Bullying is calling myself smart?
No, by you calling people no brain, fact checking from a Democrat thing.
Wait a minute. Fact checking. Wait, fact checking it. I'm being unbiased. Being unbiased is wrong? This is why I say you need to learn literacy. Right? Francis, thanks so much for the future encounter. Thanks so much.
See, everything that anybody says, you just try to insult what they say.
I didn't even insult you. You just said me being unbiased.
The sky is blue.
Wait a minute.
They'll probably tell me the sky is purple, but it's
the sky
actually
can be
infrared
purple
of the solar panel of the what?
What are you, Francis?
have something to say.
The sky. Yeah. So me having a response to what you say and you bitching and moaning about that is not my problem, honey. Be right for once. You know what I mean? I know when I'm right. I do the work.
Potentially be wrong.
Right? And also, the sky isn't blue. The sky isn't blue. We just perceive it to be blue based off of the rays that get reflected from the sun. Because that's the facts. That is what is true. The sky is black. What are you talking about? It is blue because of the way that the sun reflects light. The way that the atmosphere reflects light from the sun.
You see how you took that very literal? And I meant that.
But even what you're saying,
you would say something
hey, genius,
like,
but even what you're saying held up to scrutiny, you would still prove me right. So stop crying. I'm still right. Stop crying. Also, people are colorblind. Some people can't fucking see blue. I don't know what to tell you. Like, what are you talking about? Is it blue to them? Is it actually blue? What is color? This is philosophy. What is wrong with you? Right? So can you make an actual point about why you're voting for a sexual abuser? Please, instead of complaining about the way that I talk. I don't care. I'm not changing for you. You don't pay my bills. I don't know who you are. You will never find yourself in community with me. Don't worry about it. The second you leave this live, you'll never see... Actually, no, you will see me because I'm... you will see me. Block me. I don't fucking care. But, like, make an actual point. Make an actual point, please. I don't give a fuck. Make a point.
You muted me.
Kaya,
so you can make that
Kaya,
point.
thanks so much for the $5 cash app.
Unfair
oh my god, the complaining. I can't. Make a point.
That's all you've been doing this whole entire life.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm sure you and I could potentially be friends, but
I don't want to ever be friends with you.
So far left.
My friends are not weak. My friends are not weak, baby. Y'all fuck with heavy metal?
And that makes you a bad person.
Y'all fuck with heavy metal?
Because you keep saying Trump supporters are terrible people, so I'm here to prove that is wrong.
Are you done? You gotta make an actual point now.
What point do you want me to make?
Why you're voting for the sexual abuser? No, we're not. Oh my god, y'all fuck with Cheryl Lynn?
Politically. You're fact checking from a website that is Democrat run.
You're getting mad because I'm proving people wrong. It's crazy.
It doesn't make it correct. I can say that you're getting fact checked.
Then do it! Desiree, I'm like, this is why I be screaming, because like you're saying I could go find a source that disproves. Then do it. Then do it. I am begging you on my knees, mommy. Do it. Do it. You're threatening me with opposing evidence and alternative facts. Do it. Do this. All bark. These people are all bark. Do it. I'm standing here. Swing. Swing. Chat, can I get a do it? Spam do it in the chat.
If you unmute me after I make it.
If the next words out of your fucking mouth is not a source, I don't want to hear it. If it's about how I speak, I don't care. I'm not changing for you. We would never be friends. We would never ever be friends. Oh my God. We would never be, oh my God, we would never be friends. Oh my God. We would never, ever, ever, W TikTok shop, by the way. I'm about to get my nails. We would never, ever, ever be within the same communities. Ever. Ever. The chat is asking you for these sources. So go ahead and tell me why you're voting for Trump. Like, I'm not even trying to lambast you, but when you come up here and you just criticize how I speak, it's just like annoying.
I'm sure it is, because it's true. I
Are you
don't
gonna
fact check anything because
all right, y'all fuck with Selena?
You just keep muting me every time I make a valid point.
A valid point about me being too. Stop muting them. I don't. Oh, you just kicked them? Okay, I guess whatever. Like, your entire point is that I'm mean? Wompity wompity. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, what? Was this supposed to make me feel something? Who are you? Hi, how old are you?
20.
Cool. So, are you voting for Donald Trump?
I'd rather vote for a literal orangutan. It's like, I mean, he's not that far off, but Jesus Christ.
I'll say you. I'm about to say you would vote for Marjorie Taylor Greene. No, she looked like she didn't evolve, bro. Damn. Anyway, I appreciate you though. I appreciate you.
I need
Damn.
that. Oh my God.
Boom. The next person. Oh my God. Joanne, thank you so much for the $25 Cash App. Joanne. We love our Anns out here. I'm an Ann. My name is Ann, so thank you. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Cool, so she really doesn't lay a bonobo. All right, sorry. Bullying, no. Are you voting for Trump?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because I think he has done a lot of good in his 4 years, and I do have sources. So, the budget committee .gov showed that he helped people that are going into retirement hit records, break records for their stocks and their 401ks. He helped create 7 million jobs under his presidency, and he reshaped the federal judiciary. Sorry. First time ever doing a live, so.
I'm not going to lambast you. Take your time. I know going live is nerve-wracking. Go ahead.
I mean, there's a lot of things that you can hate about him. He, in a lot of ways, is a piece of shit. But whenever you see the two people, honestly, I have not seen too much from Kamala. Maybe I should look into her more. But
what do you want to see? What I think this is the question. Yeah, what do you want to see from her?
Is honestly, yeah, I haven't seen anything that she's done. She's only been a vice president. But what I've seen from Joe was he stopped energy independence. He tried to construct green energy, which, yes, we need to switch. But it's hard to do when a lot of people can't see the benefit for it.
But wait, where did he stop energy independence? That's false.
When he shut down the Keystone Pipeline.
That did not stop energy independence by any stretch of the imagination.
It cost by 30%. They did.
Right. So, but this wouldn't matter though because he's trying to convert the U.S. to clean energy. Right. Anyway. Also, I don't think we should sacrifice not only native land but but environmental safety for a pipeline.
that would have made the economy stronger, which would mean that the
You
inflation
think we
would
should? You think we
drop.
should sacrifice our environment for the economy for fake money? You think we should sacrifice native
You
land?
make a valid point. You make a valid point.
Right.
But
So
what I
that was
see
that was
is
the
there's
reason
a
that it
lot
was
of-
shut down 3 different times.
Yeah, because there are environmental hazards that it caused because it was more of like a rush job. It created jobs, but it was a rush job. If it was done right, it would have not caused as much hazard as it did.
But it doesn't matter though. Even if it was built perfectly, if anything happened, then the environment around it, as well as the surrounding communities, were fucked, right? But then on top of that, this doesn't even matter though, because Biden's infrastructure bill would make up for it anyway. It's giving us 2 million jobs a year, and it's not even over yet.
But Trump created 7 million new jobs in his 4 years.
For
while
what?
he was being energy sector. Manufacturing jobs.
What
he
bill?
created the Jobs Act, the 2019 Jobs Act.
Right. So 7 million jobs over his presidency.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was enacting it through his presidency.
Oh my God, this is the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, the one that went to 80% of wealthy people? This is the bill that you're citing here?
It also helps small business people that weren't wealthy.
Right, but
and
80% of those tax cuts and benefits went to the ultra wealthy.
Okay, how's 80% the 1%? Make that make sense.
Right, so that's where it went. What do you mean 80%? No, I said 80% of these tax cuts went to the wealthy.
Went to the 1%.
I didn't say the 1%. I said it went to the wealthy.
Okay, well, the wealthy is usually the 1%, right?
Oh, well, no, not all the 1% is included.
So we're talking like
in
the
the
10%. What are we thinking?
I don't fucking know, but it didn't go to the middle class.
Exactly, because
I don't know what these terms mean. I don't know what 1%, 10%. I don't know what that means.
It means how much they bring in annually, like.
Okay, I don't know these particular numbers, but either way, that was one of the biggest criticism of this bill is the fact that it was ill distributed across.
It was the best thing because it cut
employees'
taxes and it helped bring more money back to the people, which
it did not. It explicitly did not. 80% of it
did.
80%.
Oh my God.
80%. 80. That was one of the biggest criticisms of the bill.
I mean, shit. If you think about it this way, we hit a 50-year low of unemployment under his presidency, a 50-year low. Which other president has done that?
Sorry, say that one more time. It cut off for me.
I'll let you look for it.
I didn't look anything up. Say what you were talking about.
Okay, under Trump, the presidency of his, we had a 50-year low of unemployment, a 50-year low, half a century.
Oh, what bill? Because wasn't this from Obama?
No, it was during his presidency.
Yeah, so
Obama helped.
Right, so things from Obama's presidency were still in act under Trump's presidency, right? So
yes,
what bill
and at the end of Trump's presidency, it was at a 50-year low at the end, and now
because of
Biden, because he cut everything that Trump did.
Where? Source that up right now.
You just want to say look at the budgetcommittee.gov. Look at government websites because that's where you're going to get.
Right. So where are you getting this from?
He said, she said, Democratic bullshit. You know what I mean?
I didn't even. Oh my God.
Like,
why do you guys immediately get so pissed when people ask you for evidence? Holy
because
fuck!
I've been watching you for the past 1 hour, and you really go after everybody.
Calm down, because y'all all do the same shit. Calm down, Daddy. Chill. Where's the fucking source? I don't care. Where's the fucking source?
Where's the fucking source? The budget committee, whitehouse.gov. I mean,
right. So cite the particular article you're citing. You're citing websites that have thousands of articles. What is the article called?
Okay, let's look at it. Okay, right here.
Oh my God.
Trump's administration accomplishments. Unprecedented economic boom.
From where? From where?
Trump White House archives.gov. That's the government website. Not pulled from Fox News because we know they go too far right, and it's not from CNN.
I don't care. You don't need to hype me up. I'm not a child.
Okay. Well, you sure act like one.
How am I? I just asked you for evidence. You got pissed off. Stop crying, genius.
I mean, but I gave it, and none of the other.
You didn't. You literally didn't though. So let's simmer down.
I just did because you're looking it up right now.
Let's simmer down.
That's hard.
Oh, you're getting sassy. Let's calm down, okay?
You don't like to listen to people. You don't like.
I'm literally waiting for you to fucking read.
Okay. Trump administration accomplishments.
Fine.
America gained 7 million new jobs, more than 3 times government experts' projections. Middle-class families' income increased nearly $6,000, more than 5 times the gains during the entire previous administration, aka Obama. The unemployment rate reached 3.5%, the lowest in half a century, achieved 40 months in a row with more job openings than job hirings. More Americans reported being employed than ever before, nearly 160 million Americans. Jobless claims hit a near 50-year low. Okay, people were employed, people were getting a paycheck, people were happy, they were able to feed their families. The number of people claiming unemployment insurance as a share of the population hit its lowest on record. Income rose in every single metro area in the United States for the first time in nearly 3 decades. All right?
Right, so can you go ahead and, at this point, on the same website, go to the whitehouse.gov for Biden?
Okay, White House. And what's the article called?
Just look at the same thing that you looked up for Trump. Look it up for Biden.
All right. I mean, I'm open-minded. I mean, if you
I don't care for you to try to hype yourself up here. So can you go ahead and read that for us for the class?
Okay, it's under the Biden-Harris administration.
Nah, really?
I mean, there's 3 different ones. So,
baby, let me love you down. It's the Biden and Harris record.
Okay, when I pulled it up, nothing's there.
It's called scrolling. Right, it's not. No, it's okay. Let's just go ahead and read it because it's in. It's under top accomplishments, and then you have to click it.
Oh, okay.
Right. So let's go ahead and read this. Lowering the cost of families' everyday expenses. The Inflation Reduction Act is a historical legislative achievement that lowers costs of families, combats the climate crisis, reduces the deficit. Let me move this mic closer. And finally, stop talking. I don't know why you're talking. I didn't interrupt you.
Okay.
Anyway, and finally makes the largest corporations pay their fair share. For the first time, Medicare is able to negotiate with the price of certain high-cost drugs. A month's supply of insulin for seniors is capped at $35. Medicare beneficiaries pay zero out-of-pocket or recommended adult vaccines. And seniors' out-of-pocket expenses at the pharmacy will be capped at $2,000 per year. And thanks to the president's actions, according to a historic release from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, gas prices are now down $1.60 from their summer 2022 peak. And then, right here, more people are working more people are working than any point in American history. As a result of President Biden's economic plan 2021 to 2022, there are 2 strongest years of job growth in history. Nearly 11 million jobs have been created since President Biden took office, including the 750,000 manufacturing jobs. The unemployment rate is at a 50-year low, a record number for small businesses. Have started since President Biden took office. Black Americans and Hispanic Americans have a near record low unemployment rate, and people with disabilities are experiencing record low unemployment.
When was this article published?
Are you serious right now? Shut your ass up, boy. It's the fucking White House government website. Be quiet.
No, I'm not seeing it.
You're a joke. You're a joke. You're a joke, dude. You're a fucking joke.
It's hard to be a host.
It is the official White House website.
This is your show.
Oh my God. Actually, let's keep going. Making more in America as a result of historic legislation the president has signed into law. There is a manufacturing boom taking hold across America in 2 years. Companies have announced nearly $300 billion in manufacturing investments in the United States. These investments are ensuring the technology of the future are made in America and bringing back bringing black supply chains from overseas. So he's bringing back these companies to America.
Let's get back to something else.
No, let's actually keep going. Rescue the economy and change the course of the pandemic. Soon after taking office, with the pandemic raging and an economy in an economy reeling, the president signed the American Rescue Plan to plan the course of the pandemic and jumpstart our economic recovery. The American Rescue Plan funded our successful vaccination campaign, safely reopened schools for in-person learning, and helped 200,000 child care providers keep their doors open and delivered relief to American families. Do you want want me to keep going.
No, but I got something to say. Biden helped pass a government takeover on healthcare, which led to skyrocketing premiums on Medicaid, higher deductibles.
Where are you reading this?
Your choice. Oh my God! Presidency USCSB.edu documents right here. I mean, it's a press release. I mean, this was on one of the press releases. I don't watch everything because I don't have the time. I work a lot of hours.
Now we're making excuses for us being misinformed. So where is it from?
I'm a self-employed business owner. All right. So
damn, go off. Anyway, so can you go?
I don't have time to like. This is your job. You get paid to do this. But
anyway, so
okay.
I don't get paid to do this. I do this on my own.
You literally just say thank you for 20, thank you for the 35.
Right, because people donate to me.
Yes.
I don't get paid by TikTok to do this. I get paid regardless. So anyway, so can you go ahead and tell me, where this is from?
You're just a big bully, but I already.
Oh my God, you're so mad because I cooked your shit.
Oh
Stop
God.
crying. Wham,
You
wham,
didn't
wham.
cook shit. You didn't cook shit. Cry about it. Womp womp.
What's 7 million to 11 million and low unemployment rate?
Probably because of Trump.
No. It was in direct correlation with the bills. You're coping. Co-parter.
Womp womp.
Co-parter. Yeah, say it to yourself. Look in the mirror. You're mad. I had baby bottles in the chat.
You're pathetic. You're literally pathetic.
Learn to read.
I did.
It's important that when you debate things, you know your opponent's arguments. Anyway, yo, we had 20 minutes left on the live, y'all. That was fucking sickening. That was sickening. Oof. Having fun isn't being immature. I want people who don't, like, if you support a rapist, I want you to hate me. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 40.
Cool, are you voting for Trump?
Yeah, I'm voting for Trump.
Why?
Why? The economy was better.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't? What were you paying for gas?
I don't have a car.
Oh, you don't? You can't afford a car?
I can afford a car. I don't like to drive.
Oh, okay. So do you eat food?
Obviously.
Okay. What was your grocery bill like?
Affordable.
Okay. On average, what was you spending a week?
About a week?
Yeah.
I don't go to the grocery store every week.
Okay, a month.
Like 500?
Okay. Triple that.
No.
That's what you're paying now. And if
No,
you
it's
say
not.
you're
That
you're
500
lying.
is what I'm paying right now.
No, you're not. You're not paying what you paid.
How the fuck do you know what my pockets look like? What the fuck is going on right now?
You shop at a private store where your food's never inflated?
Motherfucker, I shop at ShopRite. What the fuck are you talking about?
You get food stamps. Shut up.
No, wait. Why do you think I have food stamps? You think I qualify for food stamps?
You don't even have a job.
This is my job.
Right. So everybody
So
pays
this is
for
a
your
job.
shit. You don't pay for your shit.
Everyone pays for your shit too.
No, I don't.
Your job
know.
pays for your shit.
No, I don't have a job. I own my own business.
Right.
I'm not like you.
Also then taxes and the people that buy from your job or buy for your services pay for your shit. What is the
Taxes?
distinction?
No, I'm sorry. It's liberals like you that sit on your ass that are unemployed that are the majority.
This is my job.
That vote for Biden. You just told that gentleman before it wasn't your job.
I've never said this wasn't my job. I've always said this was my job.
Okay, great. So you're unemployed.
Nope.
Exactly.
This would
That's
be
why
my
you
own
hesitated.
business.
Yeah, that's why you hesitated because you
I didn't hesitate. I immediately. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Because you
what are
can't
you
answer
talking
the
about?
honest you can't answer the question honestly. That's why.
I literally just said this is my job.
No, you didn't. You're not. Okay.
What
that's
what
fine.
hesitation?
And you lied. You wanted to lie. You're not paying the same what you paid on your grocery bill in 2020.
What the fuck is he talking about? What are you talking about?
Why are you diverting?
I didn't have to pay
Why
for
are you
groceries.
diverting? You're diverting again.
I didn't divert anything.
diverting
I didn't have to
again.
pay for groceries.
Oh, you didn't pay for groceries?
What? No, I didn't have to.
Who paid for your groceries?
My parents?
Oh, okay. And so are you even old enough to be on this app, or You just bum off your parents.
What are you talking about?
You can't buy your own groceries?
I can.
Okay, so why are your parents
Before I
buying
was
your groceries?
employed, because I was 19.
What the fuck's that got to do with you buying your own groceries? 18's a legalized adult. Where do you live?
I was 19 in high school. What?
The fuck's that? 19? What, did you fail fucking third grade 3 times?
What are you
Most
talking
people
about?
graduate at 17 or 18.
Either way, you don't need to buy groceries for yourself if
Either
you're
way,
19 and you
at
live
19,
with your family.
If you can't afford to buy your own groceries, then why the fuck are you on here debating anybody? You have
I'm
no room to
22
talk.
now.
Right, and you're still
I'm
not buying your
22 now.
shit. And you're still not buying your
I
own
literally
shit.
just told you how much I pay. I just told you how much I pay for groceries.
You told me you weren't.
I just told you $500.
No, and you said that you didn't pay for them.
I said that under Trump's presidency, I didn't because I was a teenager.
Yep. And when I asked you how much you're paying now, you said you don't buy groceries.
500. I said $500 a month on average.
That someone else is paying for you, not you.
No, this is from my own pay. My parents bought my groceries because I was a teenager.
19, you're a grown-ass woman.
I was still living with my parents. My parents don't require me to pay bills to live with them.
Just 'cause you're a fucking bum and live with your parents don't mean you're not an adult.
It's a cultural thing that I stay with my parents.
It's called being a bum and fucking not being
No,
raised.
It's called
Your parents raised
I
your
have
ass right.
7
You would have been
siblings.
out of the house at 18.
No, that's how people end up poor.
No, I'm sorry. If you raise your kids right, they fucking goddamn go to college when they graduate, and they don't live with their parents.
Right.
They don't
So
live with their parents.
so with Jamaican families, especially
We're
ones
not in
like
Jamaica,
mine.
honey. We're in the United States. So
Oh,
let's
you're
not get off
racist.
topic.
Anyway, let's simmer down. So in Jamaican families within this culture, you have multiple generations of people that can live in one household. I have 7 siblings. My older siblings didn't move out till they were in their 30s or they got married. My brother was the youngest to move out at like 25. He bought a house. You moving out of your parents' house at 18 is why you live in a... You know what? I'm finding it. My parents are allowed for us to build up generational wealth before we leave the house. Okay? We don't need to leave at 18. That's why Americans are poor. Anyway. W Hispanics? Oh. W Jamaicans? Oh. Same shit. The fuck?
So everybody should be 19 and living at home, right? Is
Yes,
that what you're saying?
100%. This is why Americans are in so much goddamn debt. Is because you're taking on rent prices at 18.
No, you're in debt because you didn't take
Oh my! I'm
economics.
not in no debt. I don't even have medical debt. What the fuck are you talking
You're saying
about?
Americans
Are you
are the
kidding me?
majority, right?
The reason I don't
You're
even
not
have
in debt
medical
because you
debt
have
is
your-
because I live with my
You're not in debt
parents.
because your parents pay for
Because
your way
we-
through life, sweetheart. You're not a grown
Not
woman.
at
You shouldn't
all.
even be on
Not
here.
at
You shouldn't
all.
even
I'm
have
at the
a
point that I'm paying for so much shit for my parents. It's
You shouldn't
insane.
you shouldn't even be entitled to an opinion right now because you don't do shit for America. You're not giving back nothing for nobody.
Oh my, good. Fuck this country. Good. That's why I'm making so much goddamn cash. Right.
Right. No, you're making cash
Right.
because you're not spending the cash on bills like grown people do.
Well, not directly. I just give.
I've got a
I just give my
17-year-old daughter that's
yeah.
way
Just
more
throw
responsible than you.
just throw $500 at my parents every couple months. Just whenever they need it. They don't need it though. You want to know why? Because their parents did the same thing.
Well, you just
I don't know
looked
if
at
you
it
know
when
this,
they
but
knew.
like financial stability is an important thing, right? Their parents did the same thing for them, in which they would leave their homes when they were actually
Yes, I don't know.
financially ready.
So maybe that's a culture thing then, right? Is that
It is a
another
culture thing.
Right.
That's
Is
why
that-
Americans are so fucked up now, because you're kicking your kids out when they're kids at 18.
No,
They're
no,
taking
what-
on
what
taking on
thing is,
federal
though,
loans.
funny- you wanna know the
and
funny
they're
thing
taking on
about that
federal loans and thousand and like what $2,000 rent
You
prices
wanna-
at
you don't-
18.
You want
That's
to know what the
sick.
funny thing is about the kid
That's
situation?
sick. That's
We're
why my
raising
brother
our
was
kids.
able to buy a house at 25.
We're
You're
raising our
sick.
kids. It's a
American
culture
kids are
thing.
American kids are not doing that. American kids are not doing that. Foreign kids are though.
I would not jump on
Foreign
a topic
kids are
about
buying houses.
Kids. I wouldn't. I would
Yeah,
not
do
jump
it.
on a topic about kids because
Do it.
a culture
Do it.
situation. That's why we raise our kids. They're
And
not
that's why
getting
your
kicked out of
kids
the
are
house.
pew-pewing schools.
That's why we don't have white females running around with 12 kids
Ooh.
unemployed with food stamps.
But you do though. Ooh.
No, we don't.
But you do though, because white people get more assistance
we're
than
too
black
busy out
people.
adopting. We're too busy out adopting.
Oh, you're not though. That's the crazy part.
Oh, we are. Look
That's
it up.
That's the crazy part though, because of the racism, like the one that you're portraying right here, white people are actually more
No, it's a
likely to
culture
receive
thing.
government benefits.
It's a culture thing, remember?
I don't know what culture are you talking about. I'm not Black American, so now what culture?
Well, a while ago you were. You said it's
What
a culture.
culture? What culture?
I don't know. You're the one that said it was a
What
culture.
culture? I
You
never
said
said
it
that.
was. Yes,
That's
you did.
never come out of my mouth.
Yes, you did.
It's never came out of my mouth.
Yes,
What was I
you
talking
did.
about? What was I talking about then?
About the kids being kicked out of the house.
Right.
You said it
oh
was
my
a
goodness.
culture thing.
Right. It is
Right.
within this
So,
weird thing
what
within
do-
stop talking. Hey.
What do you claim? What is your ethnicity? What are you, Indian?
Anyway, so like I was saying before, it is a culture thing within a lot of Caribbean cultures that children stay in their parents' house until either they get married or they are fully financially stable. My parents didn't even want me to work when I was in college. You know, so what you want to know why? Because we're financially stable.
You're not financially stable.
What's medical
Your
debt?
parents are, apparently. You're not. You're not. You shouldn't even be entitled. I bet you got a phone that's government funded.
I have an iPhone 15.
That don't fucking mean it ain't government funded. I guarantee you it is.
Not
I
a single
guarantee
thing I own is government funded. Why is that an issue?
It's either
Why are you
government
assuming
funded or
this?
your parents own it. You don't own shit.
I bought
You can't
this
even pay
phone
your own
myself.
grocery bill. You can't even pay.
I pay
your own grocery
$500 a month, and I pay my own phone bill.
That's your typical thing right there.
What typical
You don't
thing?
pay your own bills. Your parents pay it. But
I
you
do
got
pay
an
my
iPhone
own
14.
bills.
That makes fun. That's funny.
What are you talking about right
That's
now?
hilarious. You lie. You lie.
real quick,
You literally
real quick,
told the
real
whole chat
quick.
that your parents paid for your groceries. You said that.
Yeah, when I was a child. When I was a teenager.
Child, you're not a child at 19. You're grown. It's a legalized adult.
Right.
Google
So
it.
when I was in school, my parents didn't want me to worry about
Sweetheart,
anything.
I'm sorry.
They
college
didn't
is
even
not
they didn't
school
even want me to
anymore.
work
Sweetheart,
because I didn't
college is
need
not-
to. I didn't even need to
Sweetheart, you're
work.
not-
What are you
at
talking
19,
about?
You're not in high school. I'm sorry. If you are, you must be illiterate.
I was in school.
You were in college, not grade school. You're a grown ass
Okay.
woman at 19.
That doesn't
Stop
mean that I
fucking
need to
making
pay-
excuses
that
of
doesn't mean that I
laziness.
need
That's
to-
what's wrong with America and why.
Financial
you're the
stability is laziness now, Chad? Do you have parents that do your parents like love you?
I'm 40-year-old. I don't depend on nobody.
Do they love you? Your parents were making you pay for groceries at 19? That's
I
really
wasn't even
fucking
living
sad.
Sweetheart, they
But
weren't
that's
making me
so
pay
sad,
for shit. You know what
though.
I was doing at 19?
But that's so
Owning my own
sad
house. I owned
though.
my
But
own
that's
house at
but that's
18. You
so
know why?
sad
Because
though.
I took economics. I was
But
smart.
that's so sad though.
What's sad
Like
about
I don't
me
want to.
helping
I don't
my
have
kids?
to live with my parents right now. I
It's
can move out
funny.
next week.
It's funny, at 19, your parents were helping you. At 19, I was helping my parents. You see the
Because
problem
they
with
didn't-
your
they didn't-
generation? Your
You
generation.
needed to help your. You don't hear yourself right now. You needed to help your parents. I never needed to help my parents.
You know why I needed to help my
That's
parents?
so
My
sad.
mom was
That's
dying
so
with
fucking
cancer,
sad,
unemployed,
though.
you fucking
But that's
black
so
bitch.
sad. Oh, there it is. That's so sad, though. It sounds like you have a lot
It's
of
so
trauma.
sad. How's it?
That's not needing to help your family with the bills is not a flex. Having the ability to help your family with bills is not a flex. That's really fucking sad. He's bragging that he's traumatized. Holy shit! How am I the black bitch? What the fuck? What the fuck? Imagine being like, oh, I was helping my parents pay the bills. Huh? Even when my parents got sick, I still didn't even need to pay their bills. Honey, that's trauma. Honey, that's trauma. I wish the best for you, truly. Actually, no, I don't. Go to hell. How old are you? Oh, that was a lie. That's a sin. That's a cardinal sin. How old are you? Oh, let's go on to the next person. He's bragging about generational poverty. He's bragging about poverty right now. He's bragging that when his parents got sick, they couldn't pay their bills. That has never happened in my family. What's going on? Hi, how old are you?
She walked out.
I'm on here?
Yep.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even know. I'm
okay, are you voting for Trump, though?
I'm 28. Hell no. We ain't voted for Trump. Trump ain't even going to win. Trump is not. I mean, it's not even close.
All
it's
right,
not even close at this point.
You weighed down, baby. But yeah, I appreciate you, though. But I'm just looking for people who are voting for. Oh my god, that's actually so funny. But yeah, remember, chat, it's not normal to constantly have to help your parents with the bills, right? That doesn't breed financial stability. My parents don't even let me see their fucking bank account. Like, it's crazy. I was never in my parents' pockets. Hi, how old are you? Stop telling your kids what's in your pockets. Stop telling your kids what's in your pockets. Oh, this person's not here, y'all. Let's go on to the next person. Stop telling your kids how much money you have. Stop telling your kids how much money you have. They will become acutely aware of this. It will affect their development as a person. Because when your children are aware that you don't have money, that affects them. I've seen it happen before in my eyes. Don't tell your kids like, oh, we don't have money. Don't do it. It genuinely does affect them. That's the one thing that I appreciate about my parents. Because obviously, like, you're middle class. We don't always have money. But like, even when things were hard, I never knew. There was always something on the table. And a lot of time my parents would sacrifice things and I wasn't even aware of, and I thank them for that. Stop telling your kids what's in your pockets. What's their business is whether or not you love them and whether or not you're providing for them. And if you're doing that, then your children are not going to remember any kind of poverty or pain. They're going to remember you loving them regardless. That's what your kids are going to remember. And trust me, that's going to come back to you in troves, in a positive way. But let's go on to the next person, y'all. I remember my sister did it, and my niece she became very anxious about it. It's like, nah, it's none of that. No more of that. No more of that. Your kids don't deserve to be anxious about your pockets. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 33.
Cool, are you voting for Trump?
No, the orange has got to go.
Okay, I appreciate you, my love. But I appreciate you, my love. I appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. I have 3 minutes. 3 minutes to the end of the live. 2 minutes to the end of the live. Let's see who we can take up on in 2 minutes. But in the meantime, since we're wrapping up right here, y'all, follow me. Go on to this account, into the bio. My main account is in there. We got taken down until Tuesday, I believe. But I'm not going to be on here on Tuesday because I will be attending Kamala's rally on Tuesday in Philadelphia. So I will be there, so I won't be streaming that day. But I will be on there by the end of the week, by Wednesday. Hi, how old are you?
36.
Cool. Are you voting for Trump?
Yes.
Right.
I just wanted to speak on generational wealth. You said that as a child, your parents didn't tell you when they were struggling. Well, I came from generational wealth, and my parents never had to tell me when they were struggling because we came from generational wealth, meaning that we were always rich. So you didn't come from generational wealth. So
when did I say that I came from generational wealth? No, I didn't.
I have it recorded. You said, "Oh, that's
I didn't.
generational
I said it.
wealth.
I said it.
That's the reason why."
Yes, I said this builds generational wealth. I said allowing your children to stay in your house until they are financially stable builds generational wealth. I didn't say that. My family are direct. Both my parents are immigrants. Right? Both my parents. Stop talking. Both my parents are immigrants. We are direct descendants of slavery. We do not have generational wealth, right? But because their parents and my parents allowed for their children to stay in their homes and not face federal debt by the time that they were 19, that builds generational wealth. My brother barely had any college debt by the time he graduated. So same with my sister, right? So this allows the building of generational wealth. The fact that all of my siblings were able to do so, all of my siblings own their homes. My brother was the youngest one to buy his house at 25, which means it's working.
What's
okay?
Working? What's working?
The ability to allow your family to build up generational wealth. Every single one of my yes, 100%. Every single one of my siblings are insanely successful. My sister's in fucking Ghana right now. Okay, so what
does that have to do with anything?
The fact that she's even able to do this on a whim, right? So all of my siblings are wildly successful. And the reason is because our parents allowed us to build wealth before we left the coop. So what did you come up here trying to do?
What I'm saying is that regardless, when you're living with your parents, like my parents have money, like a lot of money, and I still would help out because it's the respectful thing to do.
Oh, your parents just stole from you? Like what?
My parents didn't steal from me.
That's just fucking. Why would you need to help your parents if they have so much money?
I did it because it was the right thing to do. It's the respectful thing to do as an adult.
That doesn't make any sense though. If they had money,
yes, it does.
That's
Actually,
a contradiction.
it does. Like,
so wait, where were they putting this?
Wait
a minute. Where were they? Where were they? Wait. Where were they putting this? Where were they putting this free money that you were giving them?
What do you mean? I wasn't giving them money. I was helping out in other ways, like buying.
Wait, how do you help if they have all this money? What are you helping with? You wouldn't be helping with anything. You have a bunch of money.
My family is the top distribution for mint for Bacardi rum. So yes, we do have money.
Right. So then what would you help them with? That's a $1 billion industry right there.
Just like doing things, buying nice things, giving my mom, like taking her out to go get her nails and her feet done.
Oh, so you're not helping them pay bills.
My parents don't have to, just because they're rich. My parents don't have to have me stay with them. It's called giving to your parents out of love.
Do mine?
Because I did grow up in a situation where I was privileged. So like if I'm
wait, I'm sorry. What are you trying to do here?
It's called giving back to your parents and loving them, not just sitting there on TikTok. Do you even pay taxes towards?
I do.
Oh, you do? Well, thank God.
Not all of it though. So what now?
Why not?
Because not all of the income that I get is taxable. So now what?
Well, yes, it is. So Venmo and Cash App, if you are getting over $600 a year on those, yeah, you do have to file.
Yeah, so not all of it. So anyway, so can you go ahead and tell me like what are you doing? What did you come up here for? To say that you're rich and that I'm not? Oh, she left? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened, Chad? What the fuck just happened? Is she saying that she's rich because she takes her mom out, like, shopping? When she calls you babe in front of Trump? What the fuck just happened? No one kicked her off. She just left. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Are you voting for Trump?
Fucking right, I'm voting for Trump because Trump gonna show you how to get that bread, and Biden and
How
his
much do you
Harris
make a year?
assistant. Huh?
The guy that's bankrupt is gonna tell you how to get bread?
No, see what you doing is you take pride in the living off your parents and shit, and then you sound like you living through your sister and your brother's life, and it sounds like you broke as hell and you not doing nothing for you. Listen, wait, I'm gonna let you have the floor,
bro.
But
That's
listen,
so
you heard
fucking.
me. Look, it sounds like you broke. You live.
I wish I was broke. No, I don't. It's so. I can't even fucking deal with it, yo. Why'd you kick him? I didn't say to kick him. No, don't kick him. Don't kick him. I'm living off my parents. I don't want to leave I love the fuck out of my parents. I don't want to leave, and I don't want to live alone. Because I know if I move out, I'm going to live alone, and I can't do that. I can't do it, and I refuse to. I need to be home. I don't want to leave the coop yet. I don't want to leave yet. And I'm not gonna. and you can't make me. And you won't make me feel ashamed for loving the fuck out of my parents. You won't. You won't. All right? I have both and I love them. So I'm not gonna leave.
I'm voting for Trump.
What year were you born? You wish I was broke. What year were you born?
Anyways, 26 years old, voting for Trump.
You're not voting. Let's go on to the next person.
Just came on here to say, if it were legal,
Trump wants to put you in jail because you're not sober. Let's go on to the next person. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. I mean, chat, like, please, suck. That's so fucked up. Wait. Hold on. It's raining super bad right now. Is it good now?
I didn't leave. I was kicked by your mods.
Okay, now you're back. Now, what do you want?
Freedom of speech. I would like to talk to you.
That's not what freedom of speech means.
Yeah, I was talking and I got kicked.
Freedom of speech doesn't mean that you get to say whatever you want. Freedom of speech means that you get to say whatever you want and you don't get tried by the government for it. Well, freedom of speech is purely federal.
My freedom is to talk to you, and I would like to speak to you, please.
Not at all.
Can I talk to you?
That's not a freedom you have.
Can I talk to you?
Why did you come up here before? Like, what were you trying to do?
So I was just like talking about generational wealth with you, and I was going to say that I don't think that it is a wrong thing for you to stay with your parents. A lot of people stay with their parents, especially throughout college.
I don't, if you don't think it's wrong, then why are you here?
So what I'm saying is, though, is that you told me that your parents, at times struggled to, and didn't, let you guys know, which I think is a great thing. It seems like you do have really, really great parents, because a lot of parents put their financial state on their children and it stresses them out. So
why are you here?
So what I'm saying is that I do agree with you with that. But being a 22-year-old woman and saying you don't have to worry about anything and you're living with your parents, when did
I say that? Why are your comprehension skills
You're
this
like,
bad?
I have money. Like, you're flexing. You have all this money.
I don't.
Okay. So
I said I have money and I'm stable.
Right. So what I'm saying is that at 19, if you had money and you were stable, why?
I never said that I was 19 and had money. I said I was 19 and my parents would pay for my groceries like any normal ass family.
Did you have money then?
No, I was in school.
For what?
That's none of your business.
You're in high school, right?
No, that's none of your business.
You just told the other guy that you were still in high school at 19.
You asked me what I was studying. That's none of your business.
But you told the other guy that you
I never
were in high
told him
school.
what I was studying. Well,
Okay,
yeah.
so do you know that? Anyway, so do you know that Kamala Harris is Indian and Jamaican?
What the fuck is going on right now? Is this person on drugs?
So did you know that Kamala is Indian and Jamaican?
It's Kamala.
Yeah, well, I have a speech impediment, so I call her Kamala.
Speech impediments don't cause you to mispronounce names.
Okay, so did you know that she is Indian? Her
Can you
mother
say
is
Kamala?
Indian?
Can you say Kamala?
Kamala.
Kamala.
I'll work on it. So.
Well, then you're not going to talk anymore. Bye. Dog. Anyway, like, that's not how speech impediments work. The fuck? What the fuck? Anyway, weird. Very weird. Really quickly though, chat. If her parents run such a large business, why did she just come up here and do that? She does realize if people find out who her parents are, her company's fucked, right?
Hi.
Are you voting for Trump? You're gonna be our last person today. Are you voting for Trump?
I just wanted to say W to Keisha for being able to afford her mother a motherfucking seafood boil. And guess what? She live at home.
I can't
and she
stand
got
y'all.
money. I love you, boo. That's all I want to say, okay?
All right, I appreciate you, my love. All right,
Bye, baby.
But yeah, I don't. Rich kids who go out and then flex who their parents are, and then their parents lose everything because their kids don't actually understand how like business and optics works. I'm done. It's fucking 4:10. Stop bringing people up. It is 4 goddamn 10. All right, well, fuck it. One last person. Oh, well, that's not. Fuck it. So anyway. Chat, I want to get some ramen. Y'all fuck with ramen? I'm hungry. I'm very hungry, and I'm done. I'm done debating today. Excuse me. Does anyone know if Harry's going live today? I love watching Harry's lives. I think he's much better than me. Thank you for you're amazing. But yeah. He goes on. Wait, is he on the East Coast? Does he purposely go live at like 12 a.m.? Yeah. Is Harry also on the East Coast? Because I don't know what time zone he's in. He does not go. He didn't go live last night. I know. I looked for it. Sorry. But yeah, Harry J. Sicione. But yeah, I am. I'm gonna hop off today. Go get me some ramen and eat. That's my favorite thing to do. I'm probably gonna go get my mom's nails done or some shit, you know. But anyway, bye everyone. Love you. Bye bye. Love you. Hi.